Ladies and gentlemen, it is Pantelis Live, the best show happening right now from my apartment. There's no other shows happening right now. I can guarantee you that in this apartment. So I'm here with Poseidon, who decided to take a trip to Quebec City. We'll get to that in a little bit. Just want to remind people that my show with Guido and Massimo, we decided to cancel it finally because we couldn't just keep moving it. So spoke with people at Da Vinci. Basically, anyone who purchased it online, as soon as the offices are open, they're going to go and they're going to refund everyone's money into credit card. And whoever bought it, like physical tickets from Poseidon, shit like that, they'll just meet you when this quarantine shit is over and you get your cash back. Easy, right? Easy, breezy, beautiful. Cover Poseidon? Is that it?
Yes. Easy, breezy, Fabrizi.
So, Poseidon, how's the connection in Quebec City?
It's great.
Yeah?
You mean the solid connection?
Yeah, you see me well?
Yeah. It's the internet's great here. It's fine. I'm not like in a cave or something.
We're living in the modern age, Poseidon.
Oh shit. It's crazy, yeah. Like we're in two different cities and we're putting on a live show. Like that's wild.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. 2020, son.
2020, son. So let's see here. We got Tom. We got Caroline Jackson. Marie Renee's here. Ray Miller. Fred. Tom Tanaka. Jess Sorrell. Carol Dubois is here. Let's see. Well, Simon Racine. Ray Miller. Goddamn. Okay, so everyone's joining. It's going to be a fun Sunday. Hopefully everyone's keeping safe. We're all good. Poseidon, I'm going to get into it in a bit, but I'm starting to think of conspiracy theories. The more I look into this, the more suspicious it is. But I have to ask you, were you in Quebec City last night?
Yeah.
So you didn't feel the earthquake?
Nope.
Okay.
But I woke up to all kinds of crazy shit, by the way, articles and fucking people freaking out on Facebook.
About the earthquake?
Yeah.
You want me to tell you what happened to me here last night?
What?
So it was obviously, you're getting a little bored. I started getting a little bored, like when I'm not making videos and shit.
Yeah.
So I ended up playing Civilization 5. And you know how that game goes. One more turn. And before you realize it's very late. So that happened to me yesterday. It was 3-something in the morning, and I was here. I had my headphones on. It's dark. Everything's closed. And then because you have your headphones on, you feel noise. It's something shaking, but you can't tell where it's coming from. So all I felt from behind me was the floor, like someone was running up to me. Right behind me in the middle of the night,
shit.
right here. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I freaked the fuck out. I turn around and there's nothing there. And then I'm like, Jesus Christ. And I'm like, am I going crazy? Am I imagining shit? Like I felt the floor move, like someone was running. I thought someone was running up behind me. And I was like, what's going on? I can't call people, tell them there's a ghost in the apartment. That's fucking crazy. So then as soon as I go to bed after, I open up my Instagram. We have that private chat with the boys. And that's where I saw it, that everyone was like, oh shit, did you guys feel the earthquake? I was like, oh fuck, that makes way more sense. I had no idea. But you know what's suspicious? Apparently the earthquake that hit us 2 weeks ago happened at the exact same time also, 3:21 a.m.
Really?
Yeah, they're like 3 weeks apart. They happened at the exact same time. Isn't that strange?
Yeah, that is mad suspicious. It's like Batman always said, there's no such thing as a coincidence.
Well, any detective says that, not just Batman, but you go with the credible detective.
But Batman is the greatest detective of all time. So.
That's true. That's true. So let's see, what are we saying here? Gum Friday's in the house. Welcome, Rich.
Oh, shit.
Let's see. So some guys finished cooking just in time. Thomas, you did. This is the perfect time. You stopped cooking. You came here. I was on Poseidon. I'm thinking next week, I'll see how all this goes. I might be back in the studio next week, at least for Pantelis Live. Keep Mike out of the studio for a little while longer just till everything's a bit more calm.
Yeah, we gotta keep Mike safe and protected.
Yeah, that's why you're out of the city. That's why you're in Quebec City. Just stay far. So for those of you who didn't see, because we have more time now, we dropped another 2-drink minimum this week. 2 episodes. The one that we did on Friday that dropped yesterday. We have Poseidon going live around the airport asking people questions. Because he doesn't believe in social distancing. So that was pretty cool. I think it was did you have fun doing that?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. The thing is, people looked very like on edge, so I was afraid of asking very stupid questions.
It's kind of the only questions you know how to ask.
Yeah, that's true.
Why are we pretending like there's another option here?
Yeah, that's it's true. And during a time like this, all you can ask is stupid questions.
Yeah, there's only one level of question that Poseidon could ask. There's stupid questions. So, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking next week I might be in the studio for Pantelis Live again. Because there's no one there. It's not... I'm just avoiding going out at all just to keep my part of the bargain here in Canada for this whole, what is it, social distancing, quarantine thing? Yeah, you could just call in. I'll put you up, or we'll figure it out. Don't worry. I'm not too nervous about you. I mean, I'm nervous about being around you. But you see, every time you go to the airport, I have to reset your clock for another 2.5 weeks till I
Yeah,
could see you. I
yeah,
don't
I
want to take
know.
chances.
But it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like
How is it in
I got
Quebec City? Is it are the people in the streets? What are they doing?
bro. Honestly, it's like nothing ever happened.
They're not reacting to it.
Yeah. Well, first of all, people go to bed here at like 8 p.m. anyways.
Yeah.
That's
It's
the
like
first thing.
yeah, a lot of old
It's
people.
like you know.
Yeah.
So and people always used to walk a very distance from each other, which I always found weird. So it's like business as usual here.
Well, like they always stay away from you anyway.
Yeah. So like
Yeah, that's anywhere you are though. People don't want to be too close to you.
Oh,
It's just
I'm very menacing.
it's just it's a human being's survival instinct that kicks in. They see you like not today, buddy. Not today.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so Caroline Jackson says that we might have to do this till June, which is something else that I heard too.
Jesus.
I heard that this might actually go till August also. So
No.
yeah, man, it's because we don't know. We haven't really, I don't know, we haven't really faced something like this.
So what's gonna happen with fuck.
With what?
Anyways. No, I'm gonna ask you after.
With anything, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. We're still, basically, we're still taking this day by day. All right.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it, COVID-19, coronavirus, the Chinese virus, whatever you call it, doesn't change the fact that this has fucked everything up right now. So you want me to get into my conspiracy?
Yes, yes. I was waiting to hear that.
Yeah. So I was looking at YouTube videos and I was reading some articles. So apparently, you know, the Wuhan market, the market where all this shit happened, where somebody ate bat or whatever the fuck. So right in front of it, right across the street, there's a lab that does like this, you know, bio weaponry and shit like that. They focus on viruses, like contagious shit. And what they're saying now is that the reason why they silenced the doctor in the beginning of that is not because the Chinese government gave a fuck about people knowing that there's a new flu. They were nervous because it's something that got out, not on purpose, from there, and they didn't want to get blamed. They wanted that's why they were trying to calm it down. But then once the word got out, nobody realized. They all just said it was the flu. So then they're like, oh, okay, fuck, yeah, we have this problem here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's why in the beginning they panicked. Because it does kind of not make sense. Like, why would you hide it from everyone if it's just the flu?
Yeah.
You would just tell them and then people would contain it. But apparently they panicked because it got out. That's what they said.
So it's more than just a flu.
Yeah, well, what they do is they play around with viruses. You know, it's a lab. People fuck around. So how do you think they're going to find a vaccine? People are going to fuck around.
You think it's that clumsy Chinese dude that fucking?
It's probably the same guy that we heard about that was in there that got pissed on by a bat once in there while they're doing experiments, and then he got bit by one. Do you remember that guy? And then he was always eating a car. What a fucking! First of all, after the first time you get peed on by a bat, or no, the first he got bit by the bat, and then he got an infection.
Yeah.
The second you fuck around, you get bit in the lab, you can't be trusted. Then if you get pissed on, it's like, bro, we gotta ship you off to North Korea. This isn't gonna work. Pissed on by bats.
And you know, you could probably throw him in North Korea and you'd get away with it.
Well, yeah, you could. Yeah, everybody in North Korea dies. Like, what happened? I don't know. Kim Jong must have been fucking angry. Who knows?
Know? And they all look the same, so it doesn't really matter.
And we're all gonna. Oh, and so Trudeau, he for a couple of minutes yesterday when he came on live, he wasn't reading from the prompter, which I appreciated, because you know, like I told you, leaders in this time, I prefer if they don't read from a prompter. If they just tell you, like, look, it's fucked up, let's do what we have to do, like a real human being. Then he started reading from the prompter. But when he wasn't reading, I felt good. And he's saying the same shit. They're trying to kind of hide the fact that these emergency powers, they could do some crazy shit with it. But I think I know what they're going to do with it. Once this starts calming down, the only thing we have to worry about is taxes. They might put in a new tax to fuck us.
Yeah, taxes. And I read an article today from Radio Canada, but then again, it's Radio Canada.
Yeah. What's up, Viron? Go on.
3 things are going to change. First being we're going to be monitored a lot more. Travel is also going to change, and the way people work is going to change.
So again, I've heard of the New World Order conspiracies. I'm telling you, from what I've read and what I saw, there is no evidence to suggest that this was a planned thing to fuck with the world. That's just crazy. That's just people being. That's like your dad just being super paranoid.
Yeah.
However, they've said this before. You should not let a good crisis go to waste. That's what they're doing. They're taking advantage of this type of situation now to impose fucking crazy shit like they did after 9/11 with the Patriot Act. Because people are more willing to accept stupid shit.
Mm.
The thing I'm most worried about is if they want to really fuck you, if they start doing this whole digitization of even your money 100%, not accepting cash, just through
That's
digital
gonna be
currency.
fucked up, bro.
It's fucked up because then they have you by the balls.
Yeah, yeah.
You talk too much shit, bam, turn off your
No more money.
your ability to to buy shit.
Yeah, it's like what they did to the tycoon in China. He was talking too much shit.
Yeah, he was talking too much
Tycoon,
shit.
bro.
Yeah, he says they're not handling this correctly, and then he disappeared. Yeah, you
Bro,
can't
wasn't
fuck
he
with
a
the communist regime
billionaire?
of China.
Bro, wasn't this guy a
It
billionaire?
was a billionaire. Yeah, but dude, it doesn't matter in China. The government,
Bro,
it's a communist country.
a billionaire with that much resources went missing, bro.
Yeah, well, it's not even real
Imagine-
communism. It's
Imagine a regular person.
kind of like the States. The States is weird now. I was looking at it because
Mhm.
it's like capitalism for, I guess, the middle class kind of, but the upper class, it's almost like socialism because if they keep bailing out big companies
Mm.
but not the little people, then it's just corporate welfare. It's just socialism for corporations, which I'm completely against. I'm against corporate welfare. I'm
Yeah.
for like person welfare, like to help people out if they need it, but not for corporations. If the corporation fails, it fucking failed, bro. Fuck you.
Yeah, yeah.
Why is everyone else gonna pay for it? If you have a company, you start fucking up and you start losing money, can you go to the street and ask for people to pay for your shit? Force them? No.
No.
Anyways. So what do we see? Marie Renee says, I got bitches all on my dick and everything, sucking on my balls, licking on my balls. Okay. Well, I think she was quoting that song that you like. That's what she was quoting.
It's a nice song.
Let's see. Viron's in the chat. We got Codex. What else we got? Amelie joined in. Yeah, you guys came late. We're mostly talking about conspiracies right now, just different coronavirus conspiracies. Because I just don't want to pay more fucking taxes because of this shit. And if the
Yeah.
excuse is, oh, well, we had to give everyone employment insurance or whatever, it's like, yeah, people are already paying to that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, next excuse. Oh, we also ran a ridiculous deficit the past couple of years. Oh, that's it. Okay. So it's your mistake too. So we're paying for the Chinese government and your mistake. Okay, just so we know.
It should be a revolt if that happens, bro.
No one's
people
gonna
up in
revolt.
arms.
People
I
revolt
know,
for the
bro.
dumb. Like now, there's still people that fuck around outside when they should be trying for 2 weeks to quarantine this shit. They found out. Did you hear about the guy in the metro last week?
No.
Some guy found out he had the coronavirus and he went and started taking the metro and touching all kinds of shit. He was trying to infect a lot of people.
What a piece of garbage.
Yeah, they're thinking about what to charge him with because in the States, someone was licking deodorants and he's going to be in for like 5 years. He has a fine. They're considering it
Good.
like terrorism.
Good.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, that's what you should. I already said it. I don't like the government being able to force people in their house or everything. But if you're purposely trying to infect people,
Yeah.
you should go to jail.
No.
Just like if you have AIDS and you know you have AIDS and you're purposely trying to infect people, you're not telling them. Same thing.
You're trying to hurt people at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Intentionally.
There was that guy I was watching. ABBA and Preach. They had They had a video about some guy who said he shouldn't have to tell. You don't deserve, if you're like his partner, to know that he has HIV. And like ABBA's like, well, are you fucking stupid, Preach too? Like, what are you talking about? Of course you do. And then that guy saw the video, so he made a reply to them, and he's like, "Fucking Mr." He was misgendering ABBA and Preach, and I think he called them chicks. And he goes, "You don't, it's my right. I don't have to tell you if I have HIV. If we're gonna sleep together, like the craziest thing. Of course you do. It's a death sentence. You're just,
Yeah, but
it's crazy.
You lose your right when it impedes on another person's right.
It's a slippery slope. However, I think what was it, California? They had recently done that where you don't have to say it anymore. Or someone was trying to make that a thing where you don't have to tell someone. You know how crazy that is.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Bro. That's insane.
We live in a fucking weird world. Let's see. We're gonna do COVID parties like we did smallpox vaccine. Take him to Bordeaux. Yeah, exactly. You gotta take these guys to prison. I still don't know how I could react in front of that guy.
Me, I can't wait to see what April holds, bro, this year, bro. 2020 been a little.
It better be
wild, bro.
aliens. Aliens better be
Bro,
coming down here.
I'm hoping it's aliens, bro. Fuck it.
It'll be
Fuck
cool.
it, bro.
I thought of something. Have you seen the movie Arrival?
Yes.
Okay, so you saw those like octopus type aliens or
I
whatever.
think we saw it together.
Well, when I saw it in the theaters the first time, I fell asleep. So I rewatched it at home recently.
Ah, okay.
Because because I love time travel.
Yeah.
So there was something so cool about the story that was sparking my imagination. Just the fact that the aliens, it's like, why are you showing us this? They were showing humans basically how some people have the power to, like, time is not linear. right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they could jump through different points in time.
Mm-hmm.
Amy Adams, that's her power that she had. You're right. She could, and then it's like, but why are you even telling us this? Why'd you teach us this language? And he says it's like a thank you, and it's also to help us because we're gonna need your help in like 3,000 years.
Jesus.
That's so cool. Like, just they're here now,
Yeah,
and
I
you've never
remember
met
that.
them, and they're like, we're just returning the favor because you're gonna help us
I
in
remember
3,000
that.
years. But the only reason why they could help them in 3,000 years is because they went back. I love that kind of time travel shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that movie. That was dope.
yeah, that was. But that guy, I think he's a Montrealer, no? The guy who
The guy
made
that made it?
the director, yeah, but
Yeah, I think he's made quite a few movies.
yeah, but they're not
Actually.
all good. A lot of shit movies he's made, but that one was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeremy, let's see. Ask Sam Tripoli what's next. I should message. I thought of messaging Sam Tripoli so he could do a Pantelis podcast with me through this. I'll even jump on his thing if he wants to, because he's been deep into a lot of this shit too. Now recently, he's been talking a lot about the conspiracies I've been having. Well, it's tinfoil hat, right? He's gonna talk about conspiracies, but all his last couple of episodes have all been like pretty top notch. So I'm curious.
I've heard all kinds of shit.
Do tell, sir. Do tell.
I heard it was the 5G towers that they're installing. I heard it's a reset on the world economy. It's a reset button on the world. I heard
Save your shekels, by the way. If you got money right now and you see an
Yeah.
important stock that's down, fucking put your money. That's just gonna go back up the next while, a year, let's say. But if you don't, if you're not exposed, keep your money. Give it a year or something. You're gonna be able to get. You're gonna be able to get property.
Yeah. I heard it's the elites trying to kill off everyone. You know?
Well, look, I'll tell you why that doesn't make sense and why I still think that, if anything, it's true. It was a virus that was in a lab, but it wasn't meant, like, they're still working on it, because the people that it does mostly kill are not people that are affecting the economy right now, that are out there making purchasing power. Or do you know what I mean? It's a lot of the oldest, most fragile people are the ones that this is a death sentence for. So it's not like they can drop this in a country and they're like, nice, we just won the war. It's not people that you'd fight with anyway. So I think they were probably still working on it. That idiot that got pissed on probably released it. If I was there, my money right away would be on him. He might have not done it, but it's like, dude, you get bitten, you get pissed on by these bats. You fucked up. Somehow you let this go.
It's a little.
He's the
creepy,
Poseidon.
though,
He's the Poseidon of that fucking of that lab.
Well, that's why I never work in a lab.
So Poseidon Silver and Gold says you got to take care of yourself. You're looking a little terrible right now. But I think maybe the angle too, and your hair's all fucked
fix
up.
My hair's all messed up.
But don't worry, bro.
gotta
We're both gonna end this with 50 pounds extra on us. I started fasting
Awesome.
hardcore again yesterday because all I kept doing this whole time was eating. Just eat all day.
I have somehow been losing weight.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know how.
It's either the Corona, maybe you got the Ronas, or you got the HIV. It's one of the two.
Well, the girl she feeds me very vegetarian style, so
Very vegetarian style. Very.
Yeah, so
I
think
thought
that's
she
why.
only did it like lightly vegetarian style.
What do you mean?
Not because you said very veg. She feeds you vegetarian stuff.
Oh yeah, basically. So I haven't been eating too much heavy like on carbs and shit.
Good.
Well, like bad carbs. I mean, and
I had macaroni and sausage just now, but that's
That
it.
sounds good.
That's it. That's all I'm
That
gonna
sounds
have.
Good, though.
I have my coffee. I have my Perrier, but that's it. Now I have to just
Like-
once a day.
You had mac and cheese and sausage, like
No, like pasta. Well, I said macaroni. I don't know why I
Okay,
said macaroni, but basically pasta, like Italian pasta.
okay, like spaghetti.
Spaghetti, yeah, pasta, and then put some sausages.
Sausages. Was there meat sauce?
No, just tomato sauce.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it was good. It's just I don't really like to eat pasta too much, but whatever. Once in a blue moon is not bad.
Yeah.
So people in the chat are smoking up because it's 420 right now.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! And also that
Wait.
shit's still open, right? The SDQC, whatever the fuck it's called.
SQDC. Yeah. How did it go from being illegal to an essential
An
business? in
essential,
2
yeah,
years?
yeah. And you know the best part is they're getting so much money, but the government still doesn't know how to monetize it properly. They're still losing money off them.
Yeah, they're still losing money, bro.
The government doesn't even know how to sell drugs, bro. You know, that's what I'm telling you. They're incompetent.
Bro, you have people without secondary to being successful drug dealers, bro, and the government can't do it properly.
Ah, bro. Tara says that she's gonna start DDP yoga again. I have my yoga mat. I might sign up again too. There's not much else. I can't. They even closed the gym downstairs here at the building,
Yeah.
which I think they did it because they said we have to close down gyms, but they didn't mean that an actual like gym equipment kills you. What they meant was to close gyms so people don't congregate there. You know, like thousands of members. The gym downstairs is always empty. It's always me and sometimes another lady that goes in. But it's like they overreacted.
Yeah.
What's up, dog?
Yeah. Your building overreacted definitely on that one.
Because what's the difference down there or up here? Just that I could work out down there.
Yeah.
Let's see. I ordered the DVDs since I can't go to a class. No, you're not. Oh, you ordered the DVDs, Terry. You could just do it digitally. It's all online.
Yeah, you could just download it.
Yeah.
Or you could torrent it at the very least.
Let's see. Well, did you look at the packaging you get? That's why they lose money. Gigi's right. Homer had brought me CBD and all. Everything that they sell is like super overpacked. It's just wasteful. It's like so much packaging for like this much weed. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Yeah. They're like, well, these drug dealers we knew growing up made money doing this. We got this. Yeah, but they also reduce costs, right? Like,
it's just some nerdy kid in the government that was like, yeah, all these idiots did it. We can do it.
when a drug dealer would sell you weed, he wouldn't show up with fucking lasers and a smoke machine.
Oh boy. Anyways, yeah, it's very depressing though outside, man.
It's like, raining too now.
It's raining. It's like fucking, man. Like I hate not being busy. I hate it,
dude.
You know?
No, you don't.
What do you mean?
You're the person who least hates not being busy. You love not being busy.
No, I love being at work. I love working. I love doing something.
You think your boss is watching? That's why you're saying this? He is watching. He's fucking talking to you. But I don't believe you, Poseidon.
How'd you know, bro?
There's still shirts that we gotta ship out for Patreon members.
Oh shit, it's true.
I got a couple.
But is Canada Post gonna be open or closed?
Canada Post is open.
I think.
Canada Post is open.
But okay, so how are we gonna do that? Just
I'm gonna do it myself.
I was gonna say leave them outside your door.
You're in Quebec City now. By the time you get back, because I have a couple, and also Helder who was supposed to get one last month. We're supposed to meet him in person. We're not doing the show, so I'll ship his also.
Yeah.
Just ship
That's
all
a
the
good
shirts.
idea.
Yeah. Patreon.com/Pantelis. I have another bonus episode this week of the podcast, and maybe some more videos. Let's see here. Crazy bastards, Viron says. So could Poseidon take care of an animal at home? I don't know. I don't think so.
What? No, I don't have an animal at home. Why?
It says, could you take care of one? Like, look at this adorable one. Look at her. Look at her.
Of course. All you gotta do is feed them and make sure they go pee pee and caca.
You gotta show them some affection too if it's a dog, bro.
Of course. I know how to show affection.
You should get a bat and make soup out of it.
I can be very affectionate. I always wanted a parrot or an eagle.
Why? Somebody that could communicate at your level. Gay.
I was waiting for that. Yeah. No, but like imagine an eagle. How badass an eagle would be, or a hawk.
You can't have an eagle in your fucking house, you dipshit.
Okay, not an eagle, but a hawk.
Yeah, same difference, dude. You can't have a fucking hawk in your house. You crazy?
Oh, hawks are smaller. The more compact killers, you know.
You can't have that in your. First of all, I can't live in your house. That shit needs to be free. It's not like my little lady here who's just living large. Look at her. Look, it's fucking Khloe Kardashian of dogs.
You let it out in the day, you have it come back at night to come sleep.
Yeah, it won't. It'll find its own house. It's not gonna.
But how cool would that be?
That wouldn't be cool at all. If I walked into your house and you had a fucking bald eagle there, I'd be very concerned. Also, the bald eagle would rip your fucking eyes out. Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, they don't fuck around, bro.
Yeah, I know.
They would just fuck with you, be like America, and just fucking rip your eyes out. I'm just giving you freedom.
What's that? Do I smell oil?
I heard there's oil in this apartment.
Yeah.
No. You misunderstood. I'm greasy. I'll be the judge of that, sir. I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, so that's what I was looking at. So patreon.com/Pantelis. For those of you bored and you want more content, we're there. What I'm gonna do this week, Poseidon, is I was gonna do it on YouTube. I was gonna do it for Patreon. It's still gonna be for patrons too, but I'm gonna do it on Discord. I'm gonna have a watch party. I found out that on Discord I could share my screen and my whatever I'm watching, the sound, all that, and then talk. So I can watch a movie on Discord without getting it pulled like it would on YouTube. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
You don't get what I'm saying. So we could stream a movie and talk
on Discord.
On Discord instead of YouTube, because YouTube will take it down.
Before all this bullshit happened with the Rona,
Degrassi trickle. Yeah, I might start watching Degrassi maybe during the day or something. Start watching Degrassi episodes.
Were we supposed to watch Degrassi and record my reaction?
Yeah, and then fucking global pandemic hit.
Yeah.
You forgot about that?
No, I remember that. No, but do you think I can like watch it and record my reactions? Like,
what do you mean?
Like while watching, let's say
from what I saw, that's the thing. That's why I prefer if I could maybe do it off OBS like this, because from what I saw, all it does is I can only share my screen and obviously the audio. If I could do something like this, like, look, at the studio, I could do whatever the fuck I want. It's just that YouTube will take certain stuff down right away. Like, anytime I play music here, like any songs, it right away is demonetized.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe...
But if Degrassi is already on YouTube...
Everything's on YouTube. That's not...
Degrassi?
Yeah, no, everything's on YouTube. It's not because it's on YouTube that you're allowed to use it.
Okay.
Or else, because every song is on YouTube. They make music videos, bro.
No, I get it, but
I don't think you do.
Okay,
you don't get it. You don't get it, but it's cool.
I see what you mean. My bad.
Yeah, but I might do something like that. But I'm definitely gonna do a watch party because it'll be fun. People are bored, bro. They have nothing to do. And if you look at all these late night guys, they're all doing pretty shitty work. Like Stephen Colbert, all these guys, they're just sitting in their fucking backyard with their cell phones. And they keep making you depressed.
How?
If you're still alive, don't worry, we can get through this. And then you have like Gal Gadot doing that stupid Imagine video.
What was the Imagine thing? I just saw the one with the old guy.
With Gilbert Gottfried. When he said Imagine. Yeah. Imagine going and fucking yourself.
Yeah.
Because basically she asked some of her other, I guess they have the same agent. They all asked like, hey, let's sing Imagine, by John Lennon. And we'll just cut it up to different people have different sections of the song. It's like, imagine there's no heaven. And then it cuts to a different celebrity, right? But this was fucking 3 days into quarantine. Okay, 3 days into quarantine. When nobody was fucking panicking yet or having Stockholm Syndrome. And then these fucking idiots came out and said, we got this. We're going to save the world. Like, they're so fucking out of touch. So fucking out of touch with regular people. Also, when people are dying, because, we haven't really been affected, but people guaranteed right now are losing their relatives, older people, right? They don't want to hear
stories of in Europe.
No, I'm saying here, because they're not stories in Europe. I'm talking about here. The actors, it was mostly for American audiences. They're not gonna, people who just lost their grandmother, they don't want to hear, imagine there's no heaven, bro. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear that there is a heaven, you fucking buffoons. And also, imagine there's no countries, no borders. What are you talking about? Borders are what were needed to stop this. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You're so stupid. Imagine we all just died. Like, you fucking idiots.
No,
you fucking buffoons. Yeah.
It's like those fucking celebrities that are like, we're going to get through this together.
Yeah. No, we're not going to get through it together. You know why we're not going to? Because you're in your mansion. Some of you are living on property that's like half a fucking city block. And you're like, I'm so bored at home. Ugh.
Meanwhile,
you can only kill so many maids in a day. Like, fuck off.
They have a pool. They have a basketball court, a fucking, shooting range.
Like, shut the fuck up. I hate this whole, I'm simple like you. No, you're a simpleton. It's not the same thing. Not the same fucking thing. So, yeah, but a lot of people got pissed at that shit because it was just so... even Madonna. Have you seen Madonna's videos on Twitter?
Honestly, I can't watch those because I'm gonna get so angry, bro. And I honestly right now I'm having really good vibes.
Infuriating, bro. Infuriating. Madonna on Twitter. infuriated. She's just yelling, talking about fried fish. She's in a bathtub at one point talking about how I want to be the coronavirus. I'm like the coronavirus. What's happening? And this is like 5 days in. 5 days in, she's lost her fucking mind. 5 days in of people not looking for you all the time and asking for your shitty opinion, and you fucking lose it. Because that's all they are. Right? They're not giving you anything.
I think she had lost her mind quite before this.
Yeah. It's just that a lot of them, they're all crazy. Just that it comes out more now, yeah. Because now you can see it. Drugs are a hell of a coping mechanism. I don't think it's just drugs. I think they're all just, a lot of them are weird fucking people. Plus, they're surrounded by yes men. Hello. They're surrounded by yes men who just say yes. It's a great idea. Yes, yes, yes. So they're used to that. They're used to everything they say is correct. Whereas us, we're all no men. We all yell at each other and tell each other how stupid we are.
Yeah.
I'm thirsty. I think I'm going to go get a glass of water. That's exactly what a fucking idiot would say, you know? That's us.
Well, to be honest, I am pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah, you don't have to be honest. Well, even if you're dishonest, we know the truth. You're an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I'd rather be honest about it.
Yeah, but you also are a crazy liar. You are a compulsive liar.
Yeah.
You have a disease.
I've toned it down. I've toned it down greatly, I find.
Yeah. I don't know. Besides, look, here's, like I said, I'm not a person to give advice to anyone. I'm a buffoon too. The only thing I could say about this whole thing is because I'm not a fucking scientist. All I could tell you is just go help out people that you can. If you got older relatives, older friends, older neighbors, friends who lost their job, that's all you can do. Just help community-wise. Help the people that you can help, either by going to help them do their shopping or fucking giving someone money who lost his job and didn't have it. You know what I mean? That's the best you can do. Don't depend on the government. The governments they're just regular people who couldn't do real work. So they went into politics to make money off your taxes. That's it. You know?
Yeah.
Listen to scientists, what they tell you to stay safe, and then the rest, you help out everyone. Don't depend on the government. Government's not going to help anyone.
Yeah. Fuck, man. Anyways.
They're saying in the chat, Pantelis is holding his dog, Poseidon's holding his dick. You don't find that funny? You don't find that funny?
Oh, yeah? But hold on. If I'm holding the phone with my right hand and my speaker, my microphone with my left hand, and who's holding my dick?
Your boyfriend.
Fuck! How'd you know again?
I'm gonna miss the soundboard.
Yeah, I know. Bring it at the stew, no?
Nah, I don't want to. Plus, I have it. I have this mic, and it's for to-go podcast.
Oh yeah, the soundboard is on the portable mixer.
Poseidon, they're saying, "Are you a yes man?" No, Poseidon's not a yes man.
No.
Poseidon's Can I talk to you alone for a second? Are you sure this is such a good idea? That's a Poseidon.
Yeah.
So Sorbital asked me, what do you think of Guy Nantel going for politics? Well, I like Guy Nantel. I've had not many meetings with him. We did that one episode of Suzuku together, and I liked him. He seems like a really cool dude. That's why I backed him up on Twitter this week when that journalist was trying to fuck around. I'm all for it. Look, I said I never wanted to get into politics. Remember, Poseidon? I don't like politicians. I don't want to get into it. But we'll see how my career goes. I mean, if I become successful enough, I would fucking get into politics and not collect any money and just fucking clean house. But I'd like to do it with a lot of people like that, like Grab Sugar, Sammy, Michael. Just have a team of comics that go in there, and because people who go into it that's the problem, is that politics can be an actual career. That's the problem. It shouldn't be a job. It should be part of your civic duty. You know, we take the best of the best that could help in certain situations. You know what I mean? Like, you want the person in charge of healthcare to be one of the best fucking doctors, somebody who knows it. You know what I mean? Not someone who just has ties to fucking big pharmaceutical companies. You know? Or you force a turnaround where, you know, people have different jobs that are selected for them for a certain period of time, depending on what their skill set is. Shit like that. Like, it should be everyone helping each other. We get the best of the best to do the job. Like, if I have if I buy an NBA team, I'm gonna want the best fucking point guard to play point guard. Okay? I'm not going to want some fucking half retarded guy who comes in. He's like, I asked on Twitter and most people voted for me to be point guard. It's like, yeah, but you're retarded. Yeah, but they voted for me to be point guard. It was between me and that trash can. I almost lost, but you know, I won. That's fucking crazy. No, I'd rather have the best fucking point guard. That's why I hated when Trudeau got elected. And he was saying my cabinet's going to be the first one that we're going to even it out. Women, minorities. I don't give a shit. That is stupid. I don't care if it's 100% women. I want the best of the best. If the best are women, I want all women. If the best are men, I want all men. If the best are all Congolese, I want all Congolese. Why would I give a shit about what they identify as? I don't give a shit. It's the government. It's, you know what I mean? It should be the best of the best. Anyways, maybe I'm just a fucking idiot. Who knows?
No, I agree with you on that, bro. It should be the best of the best. Period. No, forget this fucking what they are, where they're from, fucking how many dicks they have. None of that should fucking matter.
None of that shit fucking matters, bro.
No.
In the end, it really doesn't. Like, I don't give a fuck. If someone comes in dressed as a lizard, okay, but they're like the best fucking politician, they know how to run the economy. I don't give a shit. Come in dressed as, pretend that this is Otakuthon. You know what I mean? Dressed as an anime character, fucking cosplay. I don't care.
Yeah,
I want the best of the best.
Even if he is the best of the best, someone that comes in dressed like that, no one's gonna take him serious.
No, I know. What I'm saying is, let's say you win. Like, let's say Trudeau now. We all know Trudeau wants to dress up. We all know he wants to fall downstairs like he used to. He wants to be goofy. No, it's true.
I forgot that he used to fall downstairs.
Yeah. But look. I'm not holding it against him. He was a goofy, happy guy, right?
Yeah.
He didn't really have a lot of stresses. You know, like he was a goofy. Good for him. Okay. You think he doesn't want to be himself? Of course he wants to be himself. But they won't let him, right? The media is like, "Are you fucking crazy? Do you know how dumb you are? No, we can't let you be you. You be who we tell you to be." You know. But he's not good at his job. I'm saying if he was good at his job, he could be whoever the fuck he wants to be. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's true.
In your best, let's see, in your life, what has been the best political party to rule the province? Well, the last one before remember Pauline Marois? She sucked. That was fucking terrible. Yeah.
Wait, didn't she lose though?
No, but she was in power for. Everyone loses, bro. No one's there for life. Didn't she lose? No, she's been there forever since the history of Quebec. Let's see what this guy does now, because a lot of his stuff, like a lot of the stuff he focuses on, I think are stupid. Like that. Remember the whole hijab thing and all that. Like you can't if you're wearing a headscarf, you can't be a teacher and stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
That stuff I think is dumb, but I think he's doing a good job reacting to the coronavirus.
Yeah, very good job.
Yeah, I don't know. Was it the Liberals? I don't know. I never really thought about it as on who the best one was. I don't really like politicians. It's very rare that I like a politician. Like even like the only good thing about Trump is that he's so entertaining. But to rule a fucking country, man, you know. And then now the people are like upset. You see Joe Biden?
Yeah.
So he's losing his fucking mind. People are like, oh, we can. No. I want there to be debates between these two. Can you imagine, bro? Could you imagine a debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump? You know how crazy that is?
Oh my God. That would be epic.
Yeah,
epic.
Trump is going to be ripping him, calling him a child molester, while Joe Biden fucking argues with someone's jacket, calling it the N-word. Like, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. That's what we want.
Oh my God. What was that video I had seen? I couldn't get over it, bro. I like it when they touch my hair.
This guy's fucked in the head. It's not that he's fucked in the head. I feel bad now, actually, that I even said that. He has dementia, I think.
Yeah. But what are they doing letting him run, bro? He's just going to embarrass himself. Like,
yeah.
You can tell he has that. Like, they want to beat Trump so badly. They don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah, but even Bernie Sanders has a lot of supporters, like a lot of young kids that don't understand what he's saying and just think that everything could be free. I think Bernie Sanders fucked himself by being a bit of a pussy. Because even now, you know, I don't like Cortez, AOC. But at least her, even though then she just voted for this bill, but at least her, she's like, wait a second, why the fuck are we giving $2 trillion and barely anything is going to actual Americans? It's all going to fucking companies. Like, what the fuck is this? And if you're a socialist, right, that's what she is, that's what they're supposed to be, I agree with that. Fucking Bernie Sanders didn't say that shit. But then she went and voted for it right after. So obviously it's all just lip service. They're all fake. But what she said was factual. It was true. Just that, you know, you can't trust fucking commies, bro. They'll sell you out so quickly.
Never trust. Yeah, of course, bro. Communists, bro. They'll sell out their own mothers.
Yeah. Let's see. Talking heads. Yeah, they're talking heads, basically. That's all they are. They just... It's very hard to find... like the good thing about Trump, I'll give him that, is that he doesn't give a fuck.
Mm.
Doesn't care. Like I've never seen a politician, even the Russians, even Putin doesn't blatantly in a press conference say like, "You're a fucking idiot. Get out of here. Look at this guy. Look at fake news over here. Look at this monkey." I love that. That's amazing. I just wish that he would use that also to big corporations. You know what I mean? He wouldn't be anybody's bitch.
Yeah, yeah.
The problem is that because he's still a businessman at the end of it, he still fucks with those business guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
That-
if you're
and
telling me that
heavy, bro.
he's the only one that I've never seen anyone do this in my lifetime.
No.
Like, get the fuck out of here. And he is right. Most of that shit is fake news.
No.
And he's right when he gets mad when the way they ask questions. Instead of saying like, "So do we have plans right now? What are we gonna do?" No, no. When you go out and you ask the president, "So how many people do you think are gonna die? Do you think people should be panicking?" All yeah, that is fear mongering. What the fuck kind of question is that, dude?
Yeah.
The country's scared. You're the news. You know, even our guys here, our guys know that our situation here is fucked up. You know, in Quebec, you see how fast it
Yeah.
went up in a couple of days? It's scary.
Yeah.
They're not going out in the news being like, "Fucking hide, kill your neighbor." They're not fucking saying crazy shit. They're like, "Just be
Oh, what
calm,
was
we'll
that?
get through this."
What was that newscaster? He was in a city, and
Mhm.
he said, obviously it's a trap though. He goes, reporting live. They said that.
Yeah,
all of the
Poseidon, put the mic
policemen-
closer to your face again. You're losing it. It's going behind your cheek again. You're making it hard
sorry.
to hear.
Yeah, all the policemen. What did they say? They caught the coronavirus, and then the reporter literally said on like live TV. I saw this video somewhere. I don't remember.
Ain't no cops around.
So there's no policemen around to stop. And then it takes a pause. Looting, vandalism, car theft. Basically went on to name a few crimes.
These are all the things you can do. Rape, looting,
Yeah.
looting while you rape, raping while you loot, murder. It's like, dude,
He
that's
could be a Viking again.
yeah, that's unnecessary. Why would you even tell people that?
Yeah, but it feels like a trap. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, because we were in the chat, we like sent pictures to each other and stuff about cops in Park Extension. I know this has nothing to do. Like, there's people that don't.
Are you talking about what happened in Park X a few days ago, where they ran up with crazy weaponry and they blocked off like fucking 8 blocks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
What do you think? What do you think it was about?
I don't know. Unless they caught a guy
it
who
wor-
was trying to spread the virus. I don't know.
Do you think they're using this time of crisis like an opportunity to, because everyone's home? Even
If they're
hardcore
smart, they
gangsters,
would use it. Yeah.
apparently?
If you're
Like-
smart, that's what I'm saying. It's not just, it's like the politicians are using this time if they're smart. And also, I already said this on Instagram. I don't want them to do it. I just mean like if you're the type of criminal that knows how to pull off heists, this is the time to do it.
Mm.
Like, money, jewelry, that kind of like from big stores or whatever. This is the time to do it.
Mm.
You know, there's nobody's going to be there.
Mm.
Streets are empty.
It happened to someone that my brother knows.
They robbed a person's house.
No. They basically the guy had a jewelry store.
Yeah.
And they basically broke in from there was a restaurant next door, like an old restaurant.
They went through the restaurant and then through there.
They dug a hole in the wall and broke in and stole everything.
Yeah, I'm not saying I want this to happen. I feel bad for the people who own the stores. I'm just saying if that's the kind of line of work you're in, this is your time to strike.
Yeah.
Just like cops, if you have a warrant, you're always looking for a guy, but he's never home. You can never. This is the time to catch these guys. Everyone's inside.
Yeah.
Like
I think that's what happened. That's why they had that kind of weaponry. I think that's what makes the most sense to me.
but I think maybe they were looking for someone. Maybe they were chasing someone because they blocked off a lot of blocks.
Yeah, they
It
blocked
was a
off
huge
lot.
area. Yeah.
And they didn't even. It was weird. It wasn't yellow tape. You know, it's yellow tape if like there's a murder or something really crazy happens. It was red tape.
I don't think
weird.
the color. Does the color matter?
I don't know, but I'm used to seeing yellow tape. You know.
Let's see here. Admiral Akbar Poseidon. I'm going to send a link on Discord for the lineup for groceries today. Oh, is there a crazy lineup?
Again, motherfuckers, bro.
I'll take a look at that later. But I don't know how the grocery stores are doing it now. I heard they might have changed the rules. A lot of grocery stores are letting like only specific people, like a specific amount of people at a time.
I thought you were gonna say. Hold on.
What?
I thought you were gonna say they're letting only people with a specific skin color.
Is that why would that be what I said? They're
I don't
letting
know, but it
look.
seemed like you were
They're
about to
letting
say
people with a
that.
specific skin color, white. So they're not taking chances. Like, look, we already have the virus. We're not gonna get robbed on top of it. No, they're putting limits. Only 5 of you. Now you have to wait till the next one, which is fucked up because then you have to wait in line with people.
Oh,
They weren't doing that to me. The last time I went grocery shopping a couple of days ago, it was still a free for all.
that's why I'm going to Provigo where it's expensive and there's not that many people.
Provigo is not expensive, and Provigo is normally is not expensive, but Provigo is gonna get fucked soon. I was talking to Viron. Apparently, they're price gouging him.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he went in and like stuff that's normally $5 was $7. This was 12. This is. I thought that was illegal in times of crisis.
I saw it in the chat. I think it is illegal, especially during the times of crisis, bro. That's fucked up, bro.
Look, I have a fucking message for grocery stores, the big chains that are price gouging people. You think you're being slick right now because you're gonna make an extra couple of bucks off people that are panicking, right? But once this crisis is over, people are gonna remember. People are gonna remember that you try to fuck them in their time of need. You didn't try to help them. You try to fuck them. What do you think they're gonna go shop after?
Not to you. You know what they did in Norway? In Norway, there was some supermarkets and stuff that had the Purell bottles.
Yeah.
What they did was the first one was like, I don't know, like €3, let's say.
Yeah.
And then if you wanted to buy a second one, it was like €133, like some random price, so people don't hoard for no fucking reason.
Yeah, I do believe that there should be rules right now, especially since the supply chain isn't broken. You shouldn't look, man. It's an emergency. You can't go buy all the fucking toilet paper. You're one guy.
Well, yeah, they already had
how much shit is in your ass, sir? Who needs 15 packs of toilet paper? Like, how long do you think this?
Toilet paper? Like, you could just fucking wash your ass in the shower.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You don't need that much toilet paper. And then when I'm at Metro, I always look around to see old people if they're looking for something or if they can't reach shit like that. Because when I go late at night, everything's gone. Most of the shit's gone.
No.
You can't.
And anyways, after the third wipe, like, I just hop in the shower. I get fed. I'm like, nah, fuck this. I'm not playing this game. You know what I mean? If after the third wipe, it's not fucking clean, fuck it. I'm hopping in the shower.
Okay. That's
I don't know. I don't know why I felt the need to share that.
Well. It's an excuse to fucking use the soundboard, Poseidon. Yeah, it's all fucked up. So Poseidon, tell me, Quebec City, when did you get there?
Yesterday in the afternoon.
Yesterday in the afternoon, huh? How's it been so far? Are restaurants open? No, nothing's open there.
No.
They have the same rules as Montreal right now.
Yeah, same rules. People were staring at me because that's what I wanted to say. People were fucking staring at me because people from Montreal, they scream at them. They're like, "Get away from me!" And they panic.
Really?
Yeah. So everyone. The thing is, everyone from Quebec City looks like they're from Quebec City. You know what I mean? And then Montrealers, they can tell Montrealers.
Okay, can I be honest with you, dude? You're overthinking this. It's not that they could tell Montrealers. They see you, and they're not thinking Montreal. They're thinking monster, okay? And they're running away. That's what's happening. Like, yo, they probably know I'm from Montreal. Or maybe it was the fact that you're walking up saying, bro, come here, bro. Let me ask you a question. Bro, come here. Where's everybody? Bro, where's everybody? Bro, come here. Yeah, maybe it's that. Yeah, maybe that's what scared them. They see what the fuck?
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, so they were they were screaming at people that were from Montreal. So I was told.
They were screaming at. What are you talking about?
Like in stores and shit, like pharmacies and whatever.
They were screaming at people from Montreal. I think this is one of those lies that just came out for no reason.
No, it happened to someone I know.
What are you talking about? Who do you know that's from Montreal that was in Quebec?
Like the person that I'm staying at their place.
Yeah, they're not from Montreal. They're from Quebec.
No, but they came from Montreal. You get it? And
do you see how stupid what you're saying is? How would a pharmacist know what your last trip was?
Because they did the mistake of saying.
I don't like anything you're saying, bro. I don't trust the girl you're with. I don't trust you either. Anyway, it sounds like bullshit to me.
Okay, we'll just skip over this then.
Yeah, that's what happens, motherfucker. Christ. You think because you're not in person, I can't catch you with your fucking bullshit? I mean,
it's not bullshit.
Even over the internet, I'll catch you.
Well, look, this is what I've been told. I don't know how true this is. Anyway.
It's clearly untrue, bro. Look, any girl, I'm telling you right now, any woman, okay, that tells you when you're like, yeah, I just got off work at the airport. I might have coronavirus. She's like, oh, come over. You're like, no, I might have the virus. You don't want to catch a virus. Oh, I'm not scared of viruses. Yeah, any girl that says that, Poseidon, you can't trust them.
She never said that, bro.
I don't mind catching it. Oh, you mean another one? No, no, I have a good immune system. Don't worry. I'm fine.
Oh shit.
Can I have
Yeah.
that 5 minutes back, please? Caroline Jackson's asking for the 5 minutes back that you just stole from her life.
It was also an excuse to get out of Park X. Apparently, Park X is one of the heaviest places.
Yeah,
Like
Park
with
X,
the
Côte
Rona.
d'Ivoire, and Côte
Côte
Saint
Saint
Luc.
Luc.
But Côte Saint Luc, I'm
And
not
West Island.
sure. Yeah, West Island, I
like
heard.
40% of the cases are in West Island.
40% of all cases in Quebec are in the West Island.
No, in in the city of Montreal, sorry. Imagine just the whole province. 40% of them are just in the West Island.
Maybe. Who do we know from the West Island?
Alex.
He's not from the West Island. He's from Park X. He lives in the West Island.
No, but I mean, yeah,
He's not a West
exactly, like-
Islander. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know, but
Do
he
we know
still
any
lives
West
in the
Islanders?
Island.
Maybe Alex's
No.
wife, I guess. She grew up there.
Maybe.
Yeah, you can't trust a West Islander. Who the fuck is from the West Island? Yeah.
But yo, I swear to God, if I catch a motherfucker spitting on a pole, though, he's getting the beating of his life.
Yeah, at the strip club. I'm just checking if this is a regulation poll. Yo, how long until you go broke and you have to start an OnlyFans account?
Me?
Yeah,
A while.
a while.
Yeah.
I want to see the first comic. It's like, fuck it. I'm starting OnlyFans.
And he's putting tape on his tits, pressing them together
I don't know
to
what
look
it
like
is.
a chick.
I don't know. Or a chick goes. You could. I think guys and girls can go on that.
No.
Let's see, McSiden. I think they're going to put Montreal on lockdown this week. Yeah, I've been hearing rumors of them
I
blowing
doubt
up
it,
the
man.
bridges that took us 9 years to make. No, they're going to put checkpoints
No,
at the
not
bridges.
Yeah, checkpoints.
Yeah, they're not going to blow the
But-
bridges beside. I'm just fucking around. Could you imagine? Guys, I think there's
It's
an
like
easier way to do this. There's no easier way. There's no simpler way.
It's like
Yeah,
a
you could
Batman
just
type
put
of
people on
situation.
the bridge. No, we're not going to put people on the bridge. That's just crazy. Let's blow it up.
No.
It's like Batman.
No, they're gonna put checkpoints, and I was a little stressed because I'm in Quebec City. I'm like, fuck, am I gonna be able to make it back home? But I realized, and then I read on the news saying that people who are returning home, they have proof of address, basically the driver's license, like they're driving.
Yeah.
They'll be let back in. So I'm not worried.
Yeah,
anymore.
I don't think there's a problem with you going back into Montreal. I think the problem
Yeah,
would be you
it's-
leaving.
Yeah.
But I don't like that,
And,
by the way. You see, this is what I'm talking about. The government getting a little too uppity.
Yeah.
Like
at the
cocksucker, I
same
still
time-
have rights.
But it's
This
it's a
isn't
fucked up-
Palestine. You can't fucking lock me in here. What are you doing?
I know, but it's a fucked up situation because like they're acting like they're supposed to, but then like where do you draw
Okay.
the line? Like it's
They're
fucked
not
up.
acting like they're supposed to. You know what they're supposed to do as a government?
What?
Warn us about the dangers, okay? Tell us right now why we should be in quarantine for a couple of weeks. Do what they're doing so far. But instead of attacking the regular people here, their own people, victims basically of the disease, what a real government with balls would do is turn back to China and be like, hey guys, you owe us money. You're gonna pay for this. You fucked up our entire economy.
100%.
That's what a real government should do. Not
They don't have the balls.
they don't have the balls, dude. And the Chinese propaganda machine is good, because China spends a lot of money on that, on propaganda, but not just even external. Even here, dude, Asians fell for it here. Asians, some that are not even Chinese, if like when they were calling it the Chinese virus, they're like, yeah, that's racist. You shouldn't call it that. Yeah, that's a Chinese media thing. The Chinese media doesn't want you calling the Chinese virus because they don't want to go back. They don't want it to go back to them. Why would that be racist? Why would that be racist? That's where it started. Like the Spanish flu. Did you ever hear Spanish people coming out and being like, "It's very, very racist"? No, that's where it fucking started, bro. And how the fuck? Another thing. How is the Chinese virus racist? But you could still say Chinese food.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Are we all fucking stupid?
100%.
What are you talking? It's a descriptor in this case.
Yeah. And I heard something that's gonna piss you off, by the way.
Obviously.
So, and it got me angry. That's how dumb it was. Somebody told me that basically the way this virus spreads is not actually a virus, it's a gas that you can't see or smell. That's why it affects your smell and taste. And that it was Trump that released it in China.
Yeah.
Because they didn't come to an agreement or something or he wanted to end the trade agreement so he can bring companies back home. And I just see, I knew this Trump man was evil. He goes to me, The
Who
person
said
that told
this?
me this. I'm
Who?
not. It doesn't matter who
Was it
said
your
this. There's
father?
no one. No, 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 no. It wasn't my father. My father likes Trump. Um, um, you don't know the person, so it doesn't matter. But
That's incredibly stupid.
bro, the person told me this. I swear to God, like I can.
You know
I
what's fucked?
almost
You know what's dumb about this?
felt.
This might be the reason why Trump doesn't get reelected.
Yeah,
Because the way he's
yeah,
handled this. But and
yeah.
the other thing is, I don't know how well you could handle this because nobody knew. You know when 2 weeks ago when this started,
But it pisses me off
this
because
has
you
been
can't put the
happening
blame
before
on.
that,
Yeah.
but we didn't react. Nobody reacted because they're saying
Well,
why didn't he? Nobody. We didn't react here in time. We reacted late. Also, when the borders were locked down here, we were still taking planes in from China. Vancouver,
yeah. So
there was still people flying in from China. After we closed the borders with the United States, our closest fucking partner, okay, our
yeah,
biggest ally, and we were still letting flights in from ground zero.
yeah.
So no one handled this properly. No one had because it was unprecedented. We didn't know what to do.
But how do you handle this
That's what
properly?
I'm
You
saying. How
can't.
do you handle
You know.
everything
Eh,
now? We're just learning. So even this, the
yeah.
quarantine thing, people are learning. Like, look, man, if it takes 2 weeks, 2.5, let's say 3 weeks, by the time it's okay. If you stay in for 3 weeks, you don't fuck with people
Yeah.
unless you have symptoms. You have to go to the hospital. The reason why they're doing this, Poseidon, is because they can't make it disappear in 3 weeks. What they want to do is, let's say, I don't know. Let's say this city has 50,000 people that have it. Okay, let's just say, for example, we have 50,000
Yeah.
people that have it. They're saying if you stay away from fucking people for 2 weeks, let it die within you, and you don't need, let's say, extreme care. You're out of the woods. The hospital's not going to get overwhelmed because
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
could live in the hospital because what it does is they put those ventilators on you. You could still live. It helps you breathe, right? The
Mm.
problem is if everybody gets sick at the same time and most people need help, there's no way
And
we can handle it.
ventilators.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no way
Yeah.
we can handle it. That's what they're
Yeah. I
trying to do.
was.
That's
Yeah.
what
I
they
know. I was
mean.
reading this also. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that they're like, oh, it's a death sentence. No, they're saying, look, more than likely, we're going to be able to help you. There's like a 2%, 2.3% death rate. And most of it, like even in Italy when it was happening, they were choosing for weeks who's going to live or die because they didn't have enough ventilators. So the oldest people, they weren't getting the assistance. They were giving to the younger people to help them breathe.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to do now because they're scrambling. And it is a logical thing. They're doing. That's why everybody's trying to do their part by staying home, right? It's a logical thing. Everyone's scrambling. But to be like, oh, he didn't handle it well. He didn't. No one. We handled the way, the way we think we can.
Yeah.
Plus, you know where he got fucked big time? Trump. That he believed China. China came out and said, this is nothing. It's bullshit. Remember they were lying?
Yeah.
And then Trump said the same thing. They're like, this is nothing. He goes, yeah, I talked to the Chinese. They said they're fine. He's like, yeah, but what about those videos on the dark web of them breaking into places, killing people? He's like, nah, the government said they don't do that shit. It's fine. And then he ate a dick. He found out that they're not to be trusted. You can't trust a communist regime.
No, you can never trust the commies, bro.
No.
Never. Never. I'm wearing red and I'm saying that, boy.
Yeah. UK, you know who did fuck it up though? The United Kingdom. Let's be honest. UK fucked that shit up, especially London. That mayor, that doofus mayor. Instead of doing a
Boris was his name,
lockdown, no, Boris Johnson is
he's
their
the
leader.
prime minister,
Yeah.
right?
The mayor in London is the dumbest fucking person. So they didn't have a lockdown. So what do you do instead is like we're gonna reduce the amount of trains and stuff. But all that did was pack people in more. So now everyone's stuck together, giving themselves the virus. So stupid.
That is
So stupid. So you can't swim? I'm gonna throw you in the deep end. That's not how that works. Yeah,
Fuck, bro.
yeah, fucking stupid.
But what pisses me off is people are always looking for that one person to blame.
Yeah, there's
And
no
they're-
one person.
They're probably gonna blame Trump for this.
Trump has. This is the best part. Is if this is something that happened in China. This is something that the government of China fuck around with, and Trump for sure is gonna. For Trump is still getting blamed for it. I see it on the internet. People in other countries are like fucking Trump. What are you talking about?
Bro, it's so aggravating. Like, bro, it's so infuriating though when people behave like that. It's like, oh
But
my
this is
God,
what they
people
did.
just-
This is what they did to Obama too. There was stuff that Obama had nothing to do with, and everybody's like, "Thanks, Obama." What?
Oh yeah, but eventually it became a running gag.
Yeah,
on
it
the
became a
internet.
meme because they would, dude. It doesn't
I
matter.
remember that.
It
I
doesn't matter
remember
who's in charge. It doesn't matter who's
Yeah.
in charge. People have to blame someone.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But because all of it is nonsense. So Obama was president for what, a week, and they gave him a Nobel Peace Prize, and then he started 6 new wars. It's all fucking nonsense. Yeah.
I know, bro. I know. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's all a circus, bro. It's
all a circus.
Fucking circus.
Yeah.
Goddamn. A very entertaining circus, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, not now. People are dying.
Well, no, not now. But I mean, if you look at the memes, it's pretty funny.
Poseidon's like, look, a couple people might die. There's gonna be some good weed. It's a risk I'm willing to take. It's a risk I'm willing to take. Sorry, Grandma.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Are you keeping your mom
Well,
safe? Is she going back out again?
no, she. Well, they closed the restaurant completely. I
No,
think,
but
and
it
my
doesn't
brother's
matter.
helping her.
That's not gonna stop her.
No, no, no. She doesn't. She doesn't go out at all now.
Good. Yeah, my
And
mom neither. I just bring her stuff, leave them outside.
and yeah, and my brothers neither. They're both staying in home now. They both applied for employment insurance, and my mother too. They're gonna help my mother apply for that as well.
Yeah, they said that for people like me, you could apply for like losses or whatever next month. I don't know if I will though.
No.
I lost a lot of money this month, but I don't know if because I hate the
Well,
government, bro.
I know. I know. What
I
you
don't want
mean.
to owe them anything.
I know. Uh, I heard like through my job because I lost 3 days out of 5 for work.
Yeah,
The rest I'm gonna be able to claim on unemployment insurance. Unemployment insurance, but I gotta wait till because the thing is through work. If I do it alone, it's gonna take longer. But if my job applies to the government directly, and we will get like a reference code, and we can use that reference code. Apparently, it's gonna be a lot faster.
yeah, that
So
makes sense.
like if people are patient and they wait for their employers
It'll be easier,
to
quicker.
basically yeah quicker because it's like a group thing, right? Because it's just the employer that sends the report to the government.
So they know it's real.
Yeah, you know, we're supposed to each individual.
Yeah, Marie Renee wants to remind you you're entitled to it, Poseidon. You pay your taxes and you're
100%.
responsible. Yeah, me too. I fucking pay so
100%.
many taxes. I pay 2 taxes,
Yeah.
mine and my corporate
Yeah.
taxes.
Yeah, that's even more fucked up, bro.
Yeah. But you know
So,
what?
yeah.
You know why I'm mad? Do you know why I'm mad? Because
Why?
if first of all, they won't pay me back for everything I lost. It's never like that. They're just going to pay you
Yeah.
back a certain percentage. What bothers me
Yeah.
is that the money is not going to come from the people who caused this, that fucking government in China. It's going to come from people here who work, people like me, people,
Yeah.
that's why I get pissed. I don't want to take it. Because the actual culprits aren't going to pay for it.
I know, but then again, what are you gonna do? You gotta eat also. You know what I mean? That's what's
Yeah.
fucked up.
I don't know, it's crazy.
You know, like I got rent to pay and shit like that.
What are you talking about, bro? You're a nomad. One day you're on your couch, there's a green screen behind you, you're in a different island. Now you're in another city. Bro, you're like a rapper. You're Tyga. Who are you?
Oh, speaking of Tyga, did you see the documentary Tiger King?
Oh yeah, I started watching that.
I started watching it too. How ridiculous! is
Joe
that?
Exotic.
Joe Exotic, bro. What kind of crazy name is that, bro?
That's a good
And
name.
He's got his 2 gay lovers, bro. One of them is missing all kinds of teeth.
Yeah. What happened to that guy? Bro, he's smoking crack, bro.
Obviously, but I haven't seen the full story yet.
No, me neither.
Because I want to watch.
I watch
I
different
wanna watch
stuff.
it.
Like I keep zoning out. Like I'll watch one thing and then I'll be like, I'm tired of this. Let me watch something else.
Yeah, it's been happening to me a lot lately.
I forced my girlfriend to watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, is it on Netflix?
I don't know where I watch it. I think it's on Crave.
Ooh, I'm gonna go watch that shit.
It's on Crave or Prime, one of those two.
I have both.
Yeah, it's one of those. So I was like, oh, you got to see this, and it's hard. Like I don't know, it's hard to explain to someone why you like something sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Like, because especially for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I like a lot of stuff in that movie, but my favorite scene is the scene where Leonardo DiCaprio is acting. Like his character is acting. His character, the actor, is playing a bad cowboy. So there's that. Did you watch it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. So then why are you saying Well, it's hard to describe because basically it's about an actor who's kind of at the end of his career, kind of, or right before the end. Let's say he's just not as good as he used to be, and he's coming to the realization, and he's talking to his like 8-year-old actress on set with him, and she's like spunky and feisty, and she takes it seriously, and she's really into it, and he's coming to the realization where he's not as good, but he still has to do his best. Okay, so now Leonardo DiCaprio is playing this actor, and then this actor is playing the role of a cowboy, and then he gives this amazing performance, right? But it's DiCaprio as a character.
So what you're telling me is like it's actingception.
Yeah, kind of, because DiCaprio is basically acting as a person who's an actor, who's acting in this. But you don't, you don't lose it. You don't feel like it's DiCaprio playing a cowboy. It really is the other guy playing the cowboy who's being yeah, he does it really well. It's hard to explain if people haven't seen it, but it was great acting. That's why when they were talking about best actor for the year, I was like, how is nobody mentioning DiCaprio? Because Brad Pitt was amazing in it too. Yeah, I think he won best supporting actor. But fuck, dude, that scene alone, I was like, just think about that in your head, you know? Like if I'm doing a character now, let's say I start doing a voice, I'm doing a character like a Russian or whatever the fuck I do, but I'm playing a character, I'm acting as him, who's playing another character, but there's no line that goes directly to me. It's that character playing that one. It doesn't feel like, Pantelis is playing this character. It feels like the character Pantelis is playing like it's fucking whatever. You get what I'm saying.
My head's definitely hurting right now.
Yeah, I know. You have to watch it. You just have to watch and enjoy the performance.
Yes.
So I really like that movie. But it's long, so if people like, I don't mind it. But if it feels like you watch 3 movies because they're all like, there's a lot of different feeling in that movie. There's some funny stuff in it. There's good acting. There's some suspense. But yeah, so I like that. I don't know how people in the chat feel about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, or if they like Tarantino. I love Tarantino. So let's see. I believe we'll be ruined by stupid politicians. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. What's that? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Is that what you're asking? What's that? That is a movie. Is a cinefilm. Let's see. Jackson, I was asking about the London mayor. And the guys have moved on. Oh, the London mayor. What's his name? Khan. The fuck's his name? This guy's a dummy, bro.
Oh, he's
yeah, he's the guy who thought last year. Yeah, he's the guy who was all for bringing back terrorists into London. Like they left. They left. They didn't want to be British anymore. They wanted to go fight with ISIS. And then he's like, we could just bring them. We could integrate them back in society. And then he wanted to ban knives. He's like,
what a fucking idiot.
How are people going to commit crimes if knives are illegal? Yeah, they're criminals. They don't care what's illegal, you fucking buffoon.
They don't get it, bro. They don't get it.
I don't know. People always jump on the bandwagon. Like right now, you see the New York mayor?
Mm-hmm. No, I haven't.
Cuomo? His brother's the dipshit on CNN. But everyone's like, oh, nice. He's taking it seriously. He's really fighting for New York. Everybody forgot that a week and a half ago he said, this fucking city's not going on lockdown. That's stupid. We're never going to put the city on lockdown. And then now that he has no choice, stuff like that, he's like, yeah, we're going on lockdown. They're like, look at him. He made the right decision. He said we're going to go on lockdown. Why did you forget that he said he's not going to put him on lockdown? Doesn't give a fuck if a few people die. Why does everybody forget? It's because fucking bandwagoners.
I don't understand.
I think we all want a hero. I think they just want heroes. They want a manufactured hero. The news told us we have a hero. This is our hero. That's what they want. They're all buffoons, all right? Mostly that's why they get into politics. They don't want to work a real job.
No.
Or they can't contribute. Let's see. Carpaccio is good. Who's Carpaccio?
Carpaccio?
Yeah. I'm asking you, but Marie Renee wrote it.
I don't know.
Ray Miller said exactly. Ray Miller, who is, I believe, in Florida. Probably in Florida. Ray Miller knows. He pays attention to that news. I don't know who D. Carpaccio is. Marie Renee. Do we know what D. Carpaccio? You look like a D. Carpaccio with your fucking ring. How's your battery on your phone?
Oh, fuck. You just reminded me.
Yeah, remember to plug that shit in, dude. I didn't want you to hang up on me.
It's supposed to die at 5:15. It's 5:10.
Oh, shit. So you better charge it right now. You better talk to me from the wall. Ain't that like DiCaprio? Di Carpaccio. Oh.
But I won't have headphones.
What?
I won't have headphones.
Oh, if you charge it?
Yeah, because it's the Google Pixel.
Oh, you should have told me. I would have given you some wireless headphones. You know that you could have warned me that you're leaving for Quebec City. I would have given you equipment.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I thought through my phone would have been just fine.
Oh, my God. Oh, by the way, for those of you who were not on the Patreon, not only should you be on the best Patreon ever, but my Pantelis podcast with Eric Nagel, E-Rock of Opie and Anthony fame, will be available to everyone tonight at midnight on YouTube and wherever you get your audio podcasts, so you guys can enjoy it. Let's see. Benjamin L.A. says, Event 201, a high-level pandemic exercise on October 18th, 2009 in New York, New York. Watch the conference on YouTube. You will understand its planning. I don't know if DiCaprio tastes like salami, Trey Cool. Let's see how much you bet that Trump is still going to claim he handled Corona better. Oh, for sure, dude. What are you talking about? Trump, that's the beauty of Trump. That's why he's hilarious. Trump could set himself on fire. He'll be like, look, you've never seen anybody set themselves on fire like I did. I'm the fucking man. I don't need eyebrows. Like, that's what he does. He'll be happy to take credit for anything. Oh, shit, Poseidon. This is weird now.
Yeah, I look like an angel.
Yeah, we can't hear you well either. This looks like a snuff film.
What about now?
This looks like a Luca Magnotta thing about to happen. That's what it looks like.
Hold on. I'm gonna run around over here. Hold on.
Oh shit! All right.
Hold on.
Why don't you just grab a chair?
There's no chair here.
Okay. Yeah, Trump could create immortality and he would still get shit on. Yeah, that's the problem in politics. It's super partisan right now, all politics, and I'm to blame too. I'm like that. I don't like communists. You can't, I can't lie and be like, no, I'm willing. No, I can be in the middle with a lot of stuff. Socialists, I can be in the middle, but not communists. No, or fascists. I can't meet with these people. And that's what the left is. The left is turning more and more fascist. Which is fucking crazy that people that are in Antifa, and they call themselves anti-fascists, but what they're doing is fascist. They don't want you to have free speech. They don't want you to say what you want to say. They don't, they want you to agree with them. Anything you say against what they say is evil, bigoted, hate speech or whatever. That's fascism. They're blocking ideas. I believe people should say whatever the fuck they want, and then the public should decide. Do you know what I mean?
I'm back. Yeah, I'm back, by the way.
Thank you.
How's the sound? Does it sound good?
It's shit, but it's whatever. We'll make do, Poseidon. Like, do you know what I believe in, Poseidon? Like, let's say, for example, there's a restaurant down the street, and it's like, you know what? I don't like the Swiss. Puts up a sign, says no Swiss allowed. Right? Sounds crazy, right?
No.
Okay.
It sounds like something you would do, actually.
So no, I agree. I agree that it is crazy. But I'd rather that person's allowed to put that sign up, and then Swiss people won't go. If your friends are Swiss, or if you think, fuck, I don't want to go to a racist guy, you won't go. You know what I mean? He's gonna lose business. Instead of me not knowing, I'd rather I know you. Like if somebody puts a sign right now in his things like no blacks allowed, I know I'm not gonna go there. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'll be like, this guy's not for me. This is crazy shit.
Yeah, you'd rather let these people kind of like fizzle out.
I'd rather let them expose themselves.
And then let society let them fizzle out and fail in life, because it's fucking, it's not evil, but it's like it's not right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. I'd rather just fucking I'd rather know. Oh, that's who he is. Okay, I don't have to go there anymore.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's how I see it. What's going on here? Poseidon's mustache looks like Post Malone's two dogs kissing. Oh, it does look like two dogs kissing.
Good. Oh, shit.
Yeah. So that's why I believe you're free to say whatever the fuck you want, and then we could see who you are, Poseidon, and then we make our decisions. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, and there's some stuff that you have to be careful too. Like, do you remember, was it Colorado? Do you remember that bakery? Some guy didn't want to make a gay wedding cake.
Oh, yeah,
and he got sued, right? But I don't agree with that either. I agree, like, if the guy doesn't want to make, you can't force someone to make you something.
Yeah.
Because he didn't even say you can't be served here. He said you can buy whatever you want. I'm just not going to make a special cake because I don't believe in it. That's what he said. No. I don't have to agree with the guy, but yeah, I can't force you to make something. You know what I mean? I go into your restaurant and you're like, look, I don't want to make a Greek cake. I don't like Greeks. I don't want to make a Greek specific cake. I'm not going to be like, oh, you're going to fucking make a Greek cake and you're going to like it. I'll be like, all right, you don't like Greeks? I'm getting the fuck out of here. Why would I give you money? Yeah, exactly. Why would I give you business? I'm leaving. I'm not going to sue you to make a fucking cake. First of all, why would I want you to make a cake? I don't trust the cake you made. You just said you hate me.
Yeah,
why are we fighting? Okay, you don't want my business. It's capitalism. I'm going to go somewhere else. Yeah, so shit like that, I don't understand.
Yeah, I know. And why would you want to waste your time and money on swing somebody for that on top of it?
Let's see. Everyone welcome in large print, and then we reserve the right to kick people out in small print. That's kind of what life should be.
Wait, what?
I don't want the government dictating what's acceptable behavior, basically, especially verbally. I'm not talking about killing people. No, it's like the gender thing. The second you make the genders, like the second you make it criminal, like here in Canada, like you can't misgender someone and stuff like that. And the UK too, I think it's like that. The UK it's worse apparently. That's fucking crazy.
That is insane.
Because then anyone, because people take advantage, they could just fuck around. It's cancel culture.
Bro, it could be like fucking two friends getting into an argument, Joe and Mo, right? And then fucking Joe goes, "Hey, what's up, bro? Did you call me a bro? Did you not identify as a fucking?
I'm a tiger, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm the tiger in that documentary."
And the other guy gets fucking goes to jail or fined because he called his buddy bro.
It sounds. I know that the example you're giving is very extreme, but you're oversimplifying it. But it's exactly what I mean. It's just, what the fuck do you care?
That's crazy.
Just don't deal with people that you know don't like you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like fucking. I don't know, bro. I don't understand what the spat is lately of people just fucking the urge to be like, I don't like this.
Well, because it's an easy button. It's an easy button to press. Because when you're a victim, people listen now.
Like when I don't like shit, I just turn it off.
Yeah, but when you're a victim, people listen now. Like, what? What did he say to you? He said, "I'm fat." Oh my god, that's fucking fat shaming. That's crazy. You know, and then they put you in the same category as a Nazi.
Bro, next thing that happens, bro, is gonna be calling somebody an asshole. I'm being a fucking asshole, being like, what? Asshole, how dare you? No, you're asshole shaming me or something. You're ass shaming or something. I don't know. For some crazy shit, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. If you don't like something, turn it off. That's what I tell people.
Yeah, bro.
Someone's like, oh, you're, someone sent me a message on Instagram. He was at work and he was watching the last Pantelis podcast, Quarantine Boys. And he's like, some old guy got mad at him. He's like, does he know that, like, we could see them right now? I'm like, yeah, that's the whole point. It's like, well, they're swearing too much. Turn it off. I don't like it. Which I'm not going to tell the old guy to go fuck himself. It's like, but that's the beauty of like freedom. You don't have to watch it.
Yeah.
You put on something else. I'm not going to sue you for not watching, right? Because I swore. This guy doesn't like swearing. That's fine. You change the fucking channel. That's how it should be.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Like how many people, like, if you know, like, because now people just throw shit out there, right? Racist, homophobe, this and that. And a lot of times it's not even true. It's not even valid. Because when you know it's valid, like someone's like a hateful person, you normally don't want to deal with them. Normal people don't want to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
Like an actual Nazi, okay? Not someone that made fun of fucking, Lizzo. But an actual Nazi. No one wants to deal with it. No one likes Nazis. But someone who's like, I don't like Lizzo and her fat shit. You're a Nazi. No, that's not what a Nazi is. You fucking idiot buffoon.
Or somebody that comes out and says, kill all the gays. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's dude. You know how hard that would be? They know how to dance, bro.
Yeah, or like, but then look at the difference. Like if somebody comes along and says, oh, you know what? I don't like gay people that much. It's like, okay.
Yeah, okay, I don't, yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're not going to get the same reaction, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, okay, whatever. But like, he's not like, as long, like, I believe in, like.
Yeah, say it. Like, I don't give a shit. Say it. That's how you feel. Okay, whatever. Fucking say it. Like, I don't give a shit. It's, you know where they stand. They're not asking for violence. Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
You know what shit? You know what shit I get? Like, whenever the stuff happens now with Turkey and shit, on Twitter, I have people from Turkey, like hardcore, like fanatical Turks, talking about what they want to do to me. I'm not reporting them. Fucking idiots. First of all, I'm impressed. I'm impressed, bro. Just the fact that they got internet and Twitter in their cave, it's fucking. It is impressive.
I would also like to see them try.
Yeah, no, but it's like, okay, yeah, they hate me. They want to kill all Greeks or whatever. It's like, all right, I hear this. Anyone who's Jewish has heard that stuff. Anyone who's Muslim, anyone who's Christian has heard it. It doesn't matter what you are. You're going to find some asshole that doesn't like you.
Yeah.
You think black people haven't heard that kind of shit, bro? Imagine growing up black anywhere in fucking North America. Are we lying? You're going to hear the fucking stupid, craziest shit. Like, look at ABBA, the whole situation that happened to him at that comedy show where that lady was dropping the N-bomb and she was fucking with him. What did he say? When I was irate, when I was like, how the fuck? I was like, no. Like, weren't you going crazy? He's like, no, you going crazy. I'm not fucking going crazy. This isn't my first rodeo. I knew from when she started fucking talking, I knew that she was fucking racist. You know what I mean? Like, he developed thick skin. He's like, nah, I don't fucking knew.
Yeah.
He goes, I don't give a shit. I'm going to fucking argue with this clown. Like, yeah.
It's true. Most of the times, it's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I've learned that too. Like with trolls too online and shit. Like I've learned that. Like you're You reserve where you're gonna put your energy.
No.
Like, first of all, I don't think I could change. I guess it depends how racist someone is. I don't think I could change someone's mind. Like, if somebody hates, if somebody's like, I just don't like black people or something like that, like, I don't know if I could change their mind. Or if they hate gay people. Or, like, I don't know if I could change someone's mind. Like, who am I to change your mind? Do you know what I mean?
No.
Like, if you're if your fucking head is set in something, like, I don't think, like, no matter, I think I'm just wasting my breath arguing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, think about like a hardcore conspiracy. Think about like a flat Earth.
Yeah.
Have you seen any videos of flat earthers talking, people telling them why it's not flat? Have you seen them reconsidering? No.
No.
I think because you go in too deep and then that's just what you believe. You're not willing to listen to reason.
No.
Especially when it comes to racism and shit like that, because normally that comes like as a scapegoat mechanism.
No.
You're trying to put the blame on someone for like your shortcomings and shit like that. So then it's hard because then you have to reevaluate yourself. Be like, oh, maybe I'm the fucking asshole. Maybe they didn't fuck me over. Maybe I'm just not good enough. You know what I mean?
No.
So yeah, I don't think.
By the way, because with what's been happening with the Rona,
Yeah.
I kind of lost track of what's happening with the Greece.
It's on fire.
Are you serious?
No, I mean on fire. Metaphorically, it's the hospitals are. My sister was saying that the hospitals are all. They're overrun. There's a lot of cases that people are working hard trying to fix shit. But we got some help from the UAE. Did you hear about that?
From who?
I heard the United Arab Emirates.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
They sent all kinds of medical supplies and shit just to Greece, not to Europe. They made it clear that it was just for Greece.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we've always been cool with a lot of people. People who know us like us, bro.
Nice.
Oh. They apparently they sent a lot of shit yesterday. Or 2 days ago or something. Yeah, they sent a lot of
But I
stuff.
checked online. We have only 1,000 cases.
No, bro. Here's you see, now you sound like a fucking CNN reporter.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
It's the same stupid shit they did. What did I tell you here when they said there's only like 40 in the first day? Remember what I told you here? I go, it's thousands. They just don't know because they haven't tested you.
Yeah.
So it's rigged because they go, there's only 1,000 cases. No, there's only 1,000 cases that you documented because you've tested 1,500 people in a country of 10 million plus another 3 million illegals. So 13 million people. Yeah, dude, you got to test. So that's the problem with the States. What did they say 2 weeks ago? Barely anybody has it because nobody was tested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're over 100,000.
Let's see. Stuart Mitchell says they probably want to set up military bases in Greece for sure. But then again, the UAE, who the fuck are they going to go to war with?
Yeah.
These days, they buy everything. They don't really.
And also, what's the border situation with Turkey and with what they were doing?
Yo, Turkey's so fucked up, dude. This is how, and no one's again. The journalists are such pussies. The UN are a bunch of pussies. The EU are a bunch of pussies. So Turkey took money. I think the European Union, Germany, because they didn't want to deal with this anymore. They gave them 500 million euros to bring back the refugees. Yeah, refugees. You can only be a refugee once, bro. You're already refuged in another country. What are you talking about? So, So basically, all of the Algerians, Sri Lanka, all the guys that were starting fucking fires at the border, they're trying to get them back to like Turkish cities. Okay. And yesterday there was videos, the Turkish military, because I guess people weren't listening. They thought they were still going to get into Europe. They were setting their camps on fire. So you bring them up there. You tell them to break through the border. You help them break down fences, all that. And then the second you get paid, the second you get bribes, basically from Germany, you set these people who are homeless, their camps on fire. You know how fucked they are. You know how crazy you have to be, bro. That's a fucked up regime. That's a crazy regime.
This goes to show what kind of fucking regime that is, bro.
Yeah.
This goes to show, bro. That is fucked, bro.
Yeah.
Royally fucked.
It's crazy, huh? I'm telling you, Poseidon. We're living in strange times.
I feel bad for the grown ass man, bro. I feel bad for the kids trapped in all that shit.
Yeah, dude, they don't know what the fuck's going on.
Exactly, and the women.
Yeah.
Not the man. The man should have stayed in their fucking country protected.
Yeah, but it's not, dude. They're not Syrian. People keep.
No, I know,
They're not Syrians, bro. They use that as an excuse. They go. Who was I talking to the other day? They were showing the video. He's like, I didn't know there was that many black Syrians. It's Sri Lankans, Africans, the Algerians. It's people. They're not refugees. They're just people that went to Turkey Turkey doesn't want them. They're new
Looking
immigrants
for a
there.
better life, basically.
Yeah,
type
they
of
went
thing.
there for a better life. That's like here. They're coming to Canada. People come here as immigrants, and then Trudeau, if he's like, you know what, I don't like these guys, and they push them down to the U.S. They go, these are refugees. Okay, so then why don't you keep the refugees from their country? They're refuged, right? So it's nonsense. They're using people as bullets because they know that our economy in Greece can't handle it. So that's what they did.
Mm.
It's all absurd, Poseidon.
And not just that, bro. A lot of these guys, as soon as they get in, bro, they got some fucking weapon caches hidden around the city. Like, wasn't there that article, bro? Under where did they find under a bridge in Athens?
It wasn't under a
ton
bridge.
of weapons?
It was in a building. They went down. It was
was in a
Turkish
building, yeah.
terrorists. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
there
had
you go.
they had ammunition, guns, everything. Who knows what the fuck they were gonna do? I'm actually impressed by the Greek intelligence that they caught them.
Like, who's to say amongst all those refugees there isn't like a couple hundred fucking Turkish commandos or something? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're 100% right, dude. I'm not arguing. But what are you gonna do? Basically, this podcast, we've gone to the root of nothing. We've solved nothing. We're just yelling angry about it. It doesn't help. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's just you lose your breath. You know.
I know it is very aggravating though.
But I'll tell you one thing. The only way to fight whatever evil you think is the worst evil, and what are the worst evils now? Like what's shitty? Right? Like taking advantage of people, murder, rape, racism, all that shit. It's truth. It's honesty. That's the best way to get through things, right?
Yeah.
Someone's a fucking rapist. Hillary Clinton's friends. You got to call them out. No, but it's true. You got to call them out. They need to be taken care of, right? Yeah. Like that's what the Me Too movement was supposed to be about.
No.
Right? Outing people. Same thing. Racism. You want to end racism? Then you fucking take down the racist people who are doing. But that's not what's happening. They're just using it as a trigger word. Let's see. The governor wants toilet paper. What is that? Let's send them Poseidon so he can shit on them from above. Yeah, the mayor of Washington is a toilet. Oh, probably. The governor is a toilet. Let's see. The Me Too movement. That's actually amazing. Yeah, they're just getting Mike mad, the Me Too movement. I'm a proud misanthrope. Let's see here. I wonder if the Yorkshire are talking about dogs wagging their tails. I just don't like Italians, Marvin says. Yeah, when Marvin heard about the death toll in Italy, he's like, oh, good stuff, good news. Finally some good news. He's like, in all this, I was depressed. There's finally some good news because he doesn't like Italians. No, he's just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. Someone on Twitter, I saw something yesterday. I didn't even have to comment because just a random person had basically the best comment because he said a joke about something for the coronavirus, and then someone commented like, "Oh my god, how can you joke about? Do you realize people are dying? People's parents are dying, right?" And it was a good joke. And then somebody commented, and he's like, "Yeah, you're right, buddy. Just like every other joke and every other person's mother that never died before this. You're right." Because people have been dying for. You can't draw that line with jokes.
Yeah.
The whole point of a joke is it has to be funny. That's it. To someone, someone needs to laugh. Bam, you've succeeded.
Yeah.
That's it. You can't say, but what if he gets offended? What if he? Where does it end? So the guy.
It all goes back to what we said earlier. Just turn it off.
Turn it off, bro. You don't like it? Turn it the fuck off. Turn it the
bro.
fuck off. Or head over to patreon.com/Pantelis and sign up.
Oh shit. Son.
Oh shit. I'm thinking my bonus episode this week, I won't do it like this. I'm either gonna grab my equipment and move to the living room just to get a different feel. Use the 4K.
Yeah.
Or maybe just go to the studio. I'll be alone. Because it's gonna be alone the bonus episode anyway, right? Just me yelling. So I might do it like that just to get the fuck out of here a bit. Go outside.
You get out of the house.
Yeah, bro. I want to walk. I didn't walk this weekend because it's raining. It's all shitty. But I think I'm gonna grab the dog tomorrow during the day, go for a walk a bit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's driving me fucking crazy too, dude. This thing. Yeah. I just don't want to, I don't want to get infected, so I don't infect anyone. I don't want to kill someone. I'm doing my part.
I'm just staying away from family. You guys,
Only people that you care about. You're staying away from all the people you care about.
Well, I already came in.
You already came in her? What?
Nothing.
Are we still talking about family?
No.
That's weird. Very weird.
I know. Just people that I've known for a long time.
So anybody that you know for a long time, you're staying away from. But people that you just met, you're like, you're expendable.
No, but that's not what I mean. No, like,
So this girl has been cooking for you, sleeping with you, doing everything that she can to keep you happy, and you're like, I could kill her.
no, fuck.
She's not an essential. She's not an essential worker in my world.
Nah. She's a sweetheart, bro.
Sweetheart.
Sweetheart. No,
Yo, where's Gus in all this?
no, Gus. Oh, he's in his fucking bunker up north, bro.
Oh yeah.
No, but the girl basically, because we already came into contact for a week, so she didn't see why. Like if I had it, she would have had it already. But like I worked those 2 days at the airport, and she's like, whatever, like I'm out. Like I want to, because we might not be able to see each other for a month with what's happening. So it's like, why not?
But that doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't you see each other for a month after what's happening? While it's going down, hold on. While it's going down right now, hardcore. While you're at the airport, one of the most dangerous places to be, you're still seeing each other. So why would you stop seeing each other in a week? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, because everyone thinks the whole city is going to go on lockdown and you won't be able to get out. So that's why.
You think that's just rumors?
Bro, I keep hearing rumors, but then it's mainly rumors. But then you see they close off all the 8 regions, so nobody can go to them.
So there's regions that you're not allowed to go to unless you live there.
It's unless you live there or you or unless you're like a delivery driver or a truck driver delivering groceries or like an essential like worker or something like medical staff.
But you're an essential worker. You're delivering that dick. What's that face?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe laugh. So, yeah, that's it. But now, because I keep hearing rumors that they're gonna close off.
Well, I didn't hear what you said. You went on mute.
Sorry, my palm pressed on mute by mistake. Sorry. So yeah, because I keep hearing fucking rumors that they're gonna put Montreal on lockdown. You won't even be able to leave the fucking city in order to contain it.
See, what are they saying in the chat here?
You'll be able to enter Montreal.
How was Saturday's shoe rentals? He's saying, was there a lot of rentals yesterday?
I wasn't renting shoes yesterday.
Oh, what about Friday when we got off with you?
It's dead. It's dead, bro. Everything's dead. It's only people coming in with the Canadians that are coming back that were trapped in other countries for like a fucking week.
Yeah.
It's like people like that, like I'm staying away from. It's like, bro, I had some fucking people, bro. Oh my fucking God. Ask me the dumbest fucking questions in the past week, bro. You don't know how angry I fucking got.
Like what?
One guy, bro, wearing a mask. So we put a meter distance, right? They're supposed to drop their license and credit card over.
Okay.
Right? To rent shoes.
Sounds believable.
And this guy he goes, what's this guy? He goes, what is this for? And he's wearing a mask.
He said, what is this for? What are these contingency measures for? Bro, sir, the same reason why you're wearing a mask.
You don't understand, bro, the rage I felt inside.
Did you ask him?
Huh?
Did you ask him, sir, what the fuck are you asking me?
I just didn't answer, bro, because I know if I answer, I'm going to get angrier and angrier every single time.
Imagine you're like, sir, it's for the same reason why you're wearing that mask. Oh, I'm wearing this because I'm wanted for a couple of rapes.
Jesus Christ. Like I had people ask me stuff they never asked before. Like everyone knows you're supposed to return the shoes full.
Yeah.
Right?
Full of shit.
Everyone knows that. But I got asked, oh, what about the gas? Or like people expecting free gas, or people expecting like I got people asking me like, what if I'm quarantined for 2 weeks? Do I get the shoes for 2 weeks for free? Like
what?
Stupid shit, bro. Stupid shit.
You're like, no, you didn't bring back the car.
Fuck, bro.
The shoes.
Bro, like so aggravating some of these fucking questions.
Tobias says he enjoyed your airport journalism. Says you have 2 airports. God. Which was that? Looks too new. No, we don't have 2 airports. We used to have 2 airports. We only have 1 airport. Mirabel is no longer for regular travel. It's just for like what's it called, like cargo. Yeah. Nobody goes to Mirabel.
It's for cargo. And in the summer, it's used as like car meet and racetracks.
Racetracks, what?
Yeah, people race.
Oh, at the airport.
Yeah, Mirabelle, the Mirabelle
Oh,
one
that's
in the summer.
badass.
In the summer only. They close off a part of it, and you have to pay an entrance fee apparently.
Oh shit, actually, because someone just wrote Angry Poseidon plus Angry Yan versus the world. Oh shit, I should talk to Yan too, because Yan could probably remote. We could do a French cast. He could
Oh
remote,
shit!
because it's hard to find people that have setups at their house for me to do this with them, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I messaged the Canadian gangster Olio Bam. He's gonna check if his mic and everything works. He's gonna try a stream. If
Oh
it works,
shit!
we'll do a French cast. He's gonna be fun too, because
Yeah,
he doesn't want to be isolated too. You know, he's training. He's got his fucking fights coming up,
yeah.
but he's got no choice. He's taking it seriously. He threatened on he was online when people were still going out. He says, "How about I fucking punch you in the face?
Nice,
How about if I catch you outside, I punch you in the fucking face? How about that?"
man. If you don't need to be outside, don't fucking be outside, bro. It's that simple. Like if I didn't have to work those 2 days, I wouldn't be outside either. Fuck that.
Yeah. Flat Cat says contact compound. To go on, like on whose show? Who's still in studio now at Compound? Who's doing shows in studio? I know Anthony's doing it from his house. Is Gino still going in? If Gino's still going in the studio, I could probably jump on In Hot Water. Yeah, In Hot Water still in. Yeah, I'll message them if they want. I'm here anyway. Might as well jump on. I think I'm gonna be on Crowder, because Steven Crowder's doing morning shows too. So this week, so I'm gonna jump on those. Is Matt? Oh shit! Yeah, I'll talk to Malice. Malice, I know he's set up because he does his YouTube live streams, and Malice would be fun to talk to about all this shit.
I've been watching some of Andrew Schultz's stuff.
Oh, he's been. You saw the
Bro.
stripper?
Yo,
That's what I
Corona's
knew.
got
That's what you're gonna
powers.
talk
Have you seen
about.
that?
I knew. Yeah.
Bro,
What the-
hilarious.
Schultz is good. Schultz is having fun.
Yeah, I was dying. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, for sure. Malice is losing, and Malice, much like me, fan of freedom. So yeah, he doesn't like this shit. Poseidon, what was that dirty look you just gave the window? What was that?
No, I thought I heard something
Perhaps you heard someone.
or saw.
Yeah, can someone tell me in the chat? So since the earthquake happened last night at 3:12, and
Yeah,
then
sure, we're talking about
3:21,
that.
and then 3 weeks ago the earthquake happened at the same exact time. Is that normal? What I'm saying is, was it a natural earthquake?
Well, now what they're saying, I read an article somewhere, bro. Apparently, there's a fucking, what do you call those? Like what LA had, California. I mean, they had that
Tectonic
what's it
plates?
called? The tectonic plates, but they had what's the word for it? Not a crevice. Fuck, there was a word for it. Like it could collapse. Like there was a word for it. I forgot the word for it. Maybe someone in the chat might be able to help.
They're saying conspiracy theory in 3, 2, 1, go. Well, it doesn't it sound? Am I crazy? I don't know. Do fucking, unless I'm wrong, and earthquakes always happen at the same time. But I mean, it seems suspicious because I don't think that's how they work. A seizure, a fault. Is there a fault? Is that what you're trying to say, Poseidon? There's a fault.
Yes, there you go. That there's a fault under the whole province of Quebec that goes all the way to the border of the U.S.
Okay.
So we're like a new California now, apparently, and they don't know when this fault is supposed to give out.
And if it gives out, what happens to us?
The Montreal Island sinks, apparently.
But why would the island sink?
And the vicinity around, like Laval, too.
Laval's another island.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if all that stuff sinks around us, right? We're not connected to it now anyway. So wouldn't we just stay up and float?
You mean the island of Montreal?
Yeah.
What? Hold on.
That was amazing. That was amazing. Oh, I wish I had a sound effect for that. Your head, bro. You're like, wait a second. 2 and 2 equals triangle.
You should edit that little clip out and post it or something.
No, yeah, I never heard about that. I never heard that we're at risk.
So apparently we have a fucking fault like California now too, with the East Coast fault.
Well, we're the East Coast fault. That's a good. Really, huh? So it's dangerous.
Apparently, I don't know, bro. Bro, they do so much fear mongering, bro.
You don't know what's true, yeah. So you can't move anywhere, is what you're saying. You know where would be nice to move? Texas. Texas or
Yeah,
Florida.
Texas is nice. Yeah, Texas or
Yeah.
Florida. Yeah,
No taxes.
in Texas also.
Yeah, of course. I think Texas, Florida, North Carolina, and
Uh,
somewhere else.
Las Vegas is in what state?
Nevada.
Nevada. Apparently, Nevada also.
Nevada doesn't have it. That's interesting.
It's a good state apparently.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Nah, I don't know. It's just a desert.
No,
I don't
maybe this
know.
is
I
Los
think
Angeles.
Nevada.
No, not Los Angeles. Las Vegas. I mean.
Nevada, unless like if you're into the nightlife, Nevada would probably be fun to live in.
Yeah. But I mean, I feel like Texas is a good spot too because you're kind of close to everything. Also, you could kind of travel to everything quickly, whether by car or by plane or by, you know.
Texas is huge.
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is you're close to all the states. Like, if you want to go to Florida, if you want to go to California, you know what I mean? It's like you're kind of like you could take a flight and you're there, not too.
Hey, you could take a flight from anywhere. That's the beauty of flying.
No, I know, but I mean, like, it's a nice state to live in, also like vicinity wise.
I don't know about that.
You know, fine. Hold on, let me look. I'm gonna go look at Google Maps after this.
Yeah, depends
But
where you
also
live in
the
Texas. Texas is huge.
also the reason why I like Texas is
Guns.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love me guns.
Yeah, I don't know.
Those are always fun to shoot.
Yeah, I'm a weather guy now. I just like nice weather.
Yeah, that's also cool. It's always, but isn't it humid in Texas? Humid or dry?
No, humid is Florida. Florida apparently is very humid.
Yes.
Jared Wilson says it's called the San Pantelis fault line over here. Much like the San Andreas fault line out west, we have the San Pantelis fault line.
San Pantelis fault line. That's funny. I like that.
2 and 2 is 4. Yeah, I didn't know about the fault line, but yeah, there's certain states, Poseidon, where it's good for you in terms of saving on taxes. But
Not
I
just
don't know.
taxes, but lifestyle also. Like apparently in Texas, people are happy.
I like well, Texas people are happy. What are you talking about? There's unhappy people everywhere, dude.
No, I know, but I mean, like it's like a happier state.
I don't know. I go to Texas a lot, but I see a lot of unhappy people too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying.
I don't mind Texas. It's I don't mind. It's just I'm used to. You know, the problem is growing up in a city like this. I'm more comfortable in New York than in places like like all the cities in Texas, because even though it's more comfortable because they're bigger, they're wider, there's more space. I'm not used to it. I'm used to walking culture. I'm used to, you could go downtown and walk and just, I don't have to drive everywhere. I'm not talking about using public transit. I'm just saying the way stuff is laid out. Like, you know how Laval is, where it's like those malls, those strip malls everywhere?
No.
That's how the U.S. is most major cities.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
I don't like that.
We have the European way of living here. And
Like
you see, it's different.
Yeah.
New York is just, it's like here, but on crack.
Yeah.
Like New York City is like Montreal, but on fucking, not crack, on steroids.
Steroids and crack.
Yeah, it's everything. It's everything. It's a fucking, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. You can go buy yourself a pizza and a fucking 42-inch TV.
And
it's amazing.
At the corner store. It's nuts, bro. But my favorite part of the city is Old Montreal.
Ray Miller says, Big P, you have the right political bent. We would welcome you to the left coast of Florida, which is right, of course. Yeah, I've heard, because the thing is, Texas I go to a lot, so I know Texas, but I don't know Florida. Though I've heard like places like Tarpon Springs, like I've heard there's nice little places you could go to and live where it's not like because I don't want to go to a tourist place. I wouldn't want to live in like a Miami. Like I like to rest, you know what I mean? I don't want fucking tourists all the time yelling and kids on spring break licking everything, fucking coronavirus and shit.
Yeah, they're all licking fucking toilet seats.
Yeah, the European way of living depends on where you live in Europe. Yeah, obviously. The proverbial European way of living. Yeah, we have a good here. Like Montreal, man, if it wasn't for the taxes, I mean, the two shitty things here are the taxes and the weather, right? And we can't do anything about the weather.
But the weather, I feel like I've been getting used to it more and more. Like this year barely even affected me.
Yeah, me too. I have fucking I barely saw anything. I had underground parking for the first time ever.
I have underground parking.
I never had to shovel.
I had to shovel once.
Yeah, but it was a light winter.
It was a light winter.
Yeah.
It was.
You see that? People were telling me, oh, it's light winter. We're not going to get away with something bad's going to happen in March. Coronavirus.
Fuck.
You can't escape, bro. Something's going to fuck up.
Bro.
I was wondering, for weddings, are people postponing or canceling? And by cancel, I don't mean like, we're not getting married. I mean like, all right, fucking City Hall, just get the paper done. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or are people like, we're going to postpone till, because if you postpone and your wedding was going to be nice and sunny, do you know what I mean? And then you postpone what, the fall? That's a whole different feel. That's a different wedding.
No, I think people might get married in the real and then postpone the wedding party, maybe until
Further
the
notice.
summer after.
Yeah, what I would do is City Hall. Yeah, you get the paper, or church with like your close relatives or whatever the fuck. Get that done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, we would have had a party. It's a good excuse to not have to do it.
No, I'm gonna freeze for a couple seconds. Hold on.
All right, ice cold. Marie Renee was supposed to get married, and she's postponing it to November. You see what I mean, Marie? November is a different feel than what you had imagined. You had imagined a sunny wedding, and then you're gonna get a cold one, cold and wet one. It's a different feel, different vibe. Let's see what do we have here. Simon says Vegas. I don't think we could fly either if they're not letting you bring people to do a wedding. In the U.S., better to get City Hall married and get on spouse medical insurance. Plus next of kin if one dies from the plague or the Ronas. If somebody gets killed from the Rona. So you guys must not understand women. I know. Silver and gold. The wedding is just for the woman. We get it, Silver and gold. A.K.A. Captain Obvious. We get it. But what we're saying is, if a woman wants the party and she's imagined it a July or a June wedding, right? She wants a fucking sunny, happy wedding. It's not the same if you're going to do it in fucking December. It's not as fun. It's depressing. It's dark out. You know what I mean? You would have to probably wait another year. Let's see. For a man, the prenup is the most important thing. Fucking Codex knows what he's talking about. Plenty of people get the legal marriage done and then have the ceremony later. That's what's gonna happen to a lot of people now, for sure. They're just gonna get it. Yeah, fuck it, wait a year. Silver and Gold says the same thing. Fuck it, wait a year. Yeah. What's the point? Yeah, you might even change your mind. Are you taking a dump? Oh no. You're on a couch. You muted us.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah. What was that about, Poseidon?
I got a phone call.
Oh shit. Was it Gus?
No.
I'd love to hear from Gus.
Gus, calm down.
Well, I don't know how he called you 2 days ago scaring the shit out of you, telling you they're going to lock down the city and you better get the fuck out right now.
Because I woke up to that shit.
Yeah.
I can't believe I fucking listened to him.
No,
So stupid.
we can't believe it either, sir. So when are you coming back to the city? You're coming back for 2 drink minimum on Tuesday?
Yeah. Because I want to have the green screen and the computer and everything.
Yeah. Okay. So Tuesday, we're going to see you on 2 drink minimum. I think I'm going to get back to the studio next week. And then I don't know when Mike's going to start coming around. It'll take him another couple of weeks, I think, just so he feels safe.
Yeah, Mike should stay put.
He is. No one's forcing him. I'm just probably going to start using the studio. Just it'll make me comfortable, get out of the house a bit too. Yeah. Plus, when I went last week to get the camera that I'm using now, there's nobody there. Yeah. Harry's there doing the stocks at the end. I think Harry already had coronavirus and he got through it, so we're good.
Oh, you think so?
He thinks so too. Yeah, remember when he got really sick like a month and a half ago? He was gone for like a month.
Really?
Yeah, he had like the flu. Like he's never had a flu. Like he was fucked up.
I remember.
Yeah.
But we didn't know this shit was happening.
Exactly. That's what he said too. He says, I think I actually had it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Does he remember symptoms? Like if he had a hard time breathing?
Yeah, he had he was completely fucked up. He mostly had flu-like symptoms. Because it affects people differently. Yeah, he has a good immune system. This guy fights, he's he's healthy,
Harry's
takes his vitamins.
Guy. I'm not worried.
It's very fucked up aside. It's what's scary is that you can have it and have 0 symptoms, like Idris Elba, let's say, and then give it to someone who literally dies the worst death.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. It's like a movie.
That's fucked, bro.
Yeah. fucking scary. It's a weird time, but just stay inside, guys, so they don't take away more of our fucking freedom. Stay inside for a couple of weeks. Let this shit blow over, and then let's turn it up. We're going to turn up right after that, Poseidon. The economy's going to have to bounce back. People need to get back to work. People need to laugh.
I want to make fucking barbecues, bro.
You want to make barbecue? I wonder how long before people are comfortable enough going to stand-up shows. Or any shows. I mean, stand-up is just because that's what I'm in, but any shows.
I feel like people are going to want to laugh after this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
You know, they're gonna want to laugh, and also I feel like some people who were kind of like it's gonna kind of like make some people switch. I think, like some people who were very like you can't say that are gonna be like, oh, you know what? There's worse fucking things in life. You know,
I almost died. Say whatever the fuck you want.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, some people are gonna be like, you know, who are gonna kind of change their mentality a bit.
Yeah.
Gonna realize like how well we had it. Like we had it fucking amazing. You know what I mean? Everyone's trapped in the house now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember what I kept saying. We live in the best country in the best of times. Like, if you live in Canada or the U.S. right now, it's the best it's ever been anywhere in the history.
Yeah.
In the history of mankind. It's never been better than this.
Yeah.
And we still complain.
Yeah.
But he didn't call me by my made-up gender. Oh, my God. I live in tyranny. What are you talking about?
People who talk like that are still going to be like that, unfortunately. But I mean, like, people who are kind of, like, on the edge.
Now they're like, yeah, exactly.
Like, who cares? You know what I mean? They're going to realize, like, oh, fuck. You know, we had it well.
Yeah, wash your hands, wash your face. Well, I've had this my whole life. You know that whenever I walk into a room, I come back home or anything like that, wash my hands and my face. It's like I don't know if it's a germaphobe thing. It's just a reflex. Because I always feel like there's, you know, like in the air, there's stuff on me. So I've always been doing it.
Would your mother scream at you when...
No, it's a me thing. Oh, but actually something fucked up that I found out. Remember, DNA carries more information than you think. It's not just the way you look. So my grandfather, who I look like, I have a lot of mannerisms apparently that he had too. He used to do the same thing all the time, his whole life. The second he'd walk in the house, what I do, first place I go is the bathroom, wash my hands and face. He would do the same thing. I never lived with him. I never lived through that.
Yeah.
It was a habit that he had that I have.
Interesting.
Yeah. He was also a joke teller. He was also a joke teller. He would rip people all kinds.
That's
all
amazing.
His friends and stuff. Yeah.
But now that you say that, I read an article the other day talking about like how some people who have been donated organs from other people have experienced acquiring tastes for certain foods that they didn't have.
I don't know about that. That sounds like a movie. I don't know about that.
But there's also like our organs can remember, like our body can remember stuff.
I'm not saying yes or no. I don't know. It sounds ludicrous, but it could be. I don't know. But I do. I'm 100% convinced that the only thing you don't pass on in your DNA is you don't pass on culture and shit like that. But I think you pass on certain traits.
No.
I think you pass on. I think that's how we probably evolved that's how we get better. Do you know what I mean? Because you have certain lessons that you learned. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like on what to be weary of, this and that, how to survive certain, you know? It's kind of like how animals have it when they're, like us, it takes a couple of years for us to walk, but animals pretty much, once they're out of the womb, it doesn't take them too long to become who they're going to become.
Yeah.
Right? Because they know stuff instinctually.
It also explains why Europeans were always able to handle the alcohol better than the natives. Because it was in European culture, like when they came from Europe, the Europeans, America.
They're saying you inherited hooker debts from your dad. That's amazing.
That probably comes from my grandfather. No, but like think about it. Like, how come we can have we were able to handle alcohol, and we're still able to handle alcohol much better than the natives were when alcohol was first.
Yeah, because they weren't exposed to it. Yeah, that's an external thing. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about, because same thing with viruses, right? If you already had it, you have antibodies, all that. What I'm just saying is, it's kind of like the game Assassin's Creed, right?
Yeah.
But Assassin's Creed, obviously, it's overdone. Like, that's crazy shit. Like, it's actual memories. Obviously. No, that's not. But I'm saying your DNA has more than just that pattern. You know what I mean? I think you take in a bit more than just what you look like. I think you might take in certain lessons, like certain instincts that you have to have, mannerisms, because you're basically creating a clone, right? It's a copy.
Yeah, with your semen, with your ejaculation.
Yeah, you're creating mini yous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think you give more. I think you definitely give more than just what they're gonna look like. And then sometimes you might be unlucky, like the match might fuck the kid up and the kid's an asshole. Because imagine if you have a family of people that are all calm and then you have one asshole kid. Like he looks like you, but he's a fucking piece of shit.
Well, I got lucky, right? Like my mom is fucking 5'10", 5'11",
Okay.
but my dad's like 5'5".
Yeah, you see, you're lucky you took that from your mom.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, but even you, knowing your parents now, I see in you so many mannerisms, ways of thinking. Your dad didn't live with you for a long time, but you do a lot of shit he does.
Yeah.
So
I wish I didn't.
I know, but what I'm saying is you didn't get that from being exposed to him. You weren't exposed to him. You got that from genetics.
Yeah.
Like me, all the traits I have from my grandfather, I wasn't exposed to him. But I got them through genetics. I have no choice. It's just, it's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make a good movie.
Yeah, it would actually. Like I discovered recently where I got my sense of fashion from.
A dumpster.
Fuck you, bro. My grandfather from my mom's side.
Your grandfather from your mom's side? Why? Oh, he was gay?
Fucking guy, bro. You
He was-
don't end, bro. You're like a machine gun, bro.
He was a gay homeless guy?
You're just firing, bro. You never stop.
Just a gay homeless guy.
No, like he liked roses and shit. Like I like roses too. Like on my clothes and shit.
Bro,
He
let me
liked
tell you
red
about
sugar, like-
genetics. My gay
we kinda
grandfather
have
used to
same
love
fashion.
roses. I love roses too. It's fucking science, bro.
No,
Mother
like, we kinda
Nature's
have the
beautiful.
Same fashion sense, bro.
You're the same
Like
fashion sense.
there's nobody else in my family that fucking dresses like me. It was only my grandfather.
Yeah.
You know, those pointy fucking douchebag shoes. I'm the only one that wears them in my family. Nobody, neither from my dad's side or my mom's side. It was only my grandfather. I don't know
So
where he got it from.
you're trying to tell me your family's not that small. Your family's that big, and there's only 2 people that have zero self-respect. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I like those odds. Oh, and Tom Hanks apparently is okay. I sent it because Mersh on Twitter he tweeted it first, and I think he was right. Tom Hanks may have been bullshitting people. Remember what was happening with Tom Hanks right before that came off? They were saying about that whole pedophilia thing or whatever, and then he went and said, "Oh no, I have coronavirus." Remember? And nothing happened to him. He didn't have any symptoms apparently. Him or his wife, nobody. So when his son took his shirt off and said like, "Yo, don't be tripping," they ain't tripping. I guess he was right. They didn't need to be tripping because shirtless Chet was right.
Speaking of Tom Hanks,
Mm.
I read another conspiracy theory that all this, the Rona,
Tom Hanks
is to
did it.
cover up mass arrests of pedophile rings.
Yeah, it's not that.
It's a game.
That's not why it happened. There have been a lot of arrests. That's true. And
Yeah,
a lot of attempted arrests. That's true. I think the Epstein thing. I think a lot of shit was uncovered. Like, ooh, fuck, this is pretty deep. Oh, you saw the WikiLeaks email that I had sent you, the one during Pizzagate that I put it in the chat like last week.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
The second I read that, because at first like Pizzagate is so stupid. Then I read that, I was like, oh shit, Obama, Hillary, they're all fucking kids. As soon as I read the email, I was like, oh, this is so suspicious. No wonder.
They were calling kids hot dogs.
Yeah, I got no wonder. I was like, holy shit, no wonder they made a whole conspiracy out of this. This is crazy.
It's like me saying shoe rental, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And it's obvious. What did she say? Yeah. Don't bring him. Don't expose us or something. Do it at a private place.
Yeah. Don't bring them prancing around.
Yeah, whatever. Don't bring the hot dogs prancing around. What the fuck are you talking about? It's so suspicious.
That's crazy shit, bro.
Oh fuck. Anyways, Poseidon. They're gonna find Poseidon, the Poseidon69 on Instagram and on the Tweetars, right?
Oh shit.
2-drink minimum. Live episodes every Tuesday, 2 p.m. On our YouTube channel. You go to compoundmedia.com, use the promo code Canada20, that's Canada20, and you get yourself a 20% discount off a membership there, and you get all our archive, you get access to the Anthony Cumia show, you get access to In Hot Water. It's a great fucking time, right? What else? Patreon.com/Pantelis, and if you're bilingual, go to patreon.com/Suzekut, or just go to wherever you get your podcast. Check out Mike Ward Suzukuti, #1 French language comedy podcast on the planet. And hopefully we get to do a live Bell Center appearance this summer if everything goes well. The Mike's going to go through with it. As long as it's allowed, he'll do it. So let's see what happens. I'm crossing my fingers because it would have been a big event. If not, I think it'll be delayed by a year. But check micword.ca the second all this shit's lifted, so you could buy tickets to his shows. Poseidon doesn't have any shows, but if you come to any of mine, you're more than likely going to see him hanging around there. All right, so let's see here. Binge watch your Compound episodes. Took a while. It took a month. Goddamn. Well, thank you, Codex, for that.
Well, yeah, now's the perfect time for people to go back and
The binge. Yeah, and if if you're boss status, you get access to my to the pilot that we had made. So you get to watch that if you want. And yeah, so I got to ship out some shirts. So yeah, patreon.com/Pantelis. I'm going to have a bonus episode this week for the patrons. Stay safe. Go take care of the people around you that can't. If you have any older relatives or friends that, maybe a neighbor who's a little old, fucking go do groceries for them. Fight these crazy sons of bitches at the grocery store for them. Poseidon, anything to add?
No, just we love y'all.
We love y'all.
Great day. And stay safe.
Stay safe.